What's good? What's good? Hey, I need y'all to let me know if this microphone is coming in clear. If it's crackling in your car, let me know because I can go back out, refresh it. We starting a little bit early because that's what I do. I know I always say I'm gonna start by a certain time, but I just jump on. I'm like, 4:25 will be here when it gets here. But I just need to know if this microphone is coming in clean. And if it is, then I'm gonna go adjust my music real quick, kind of pull it down, drop it a bit. Hold up for a second. Let me get down some. There we go. Okay, there we go. And of course, like clockwork, I jump on a live stream and the dogs start barking. Never fails, I swear. Thank you. All right, we in the building, so it's coming up crystal clear. That's what's up. So hope everybody's doing well on this post-protest live stream. Man, yesterday was crazy. It was crazy. And I told everybody, sometimes we got to go get in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to protest and to stay off the battlefield. That's one thing. A lot of people chose to go out and they brought up their, the microphones and they brought out the poster boards and they stood in front of buildings and chanted and everything. But sometimes you got to go get in the trenches. You got to speak directly to the riders and let them know why you're not getting a ride, why everybody's declining everything, why you're probably getting canceled on in the middle of something. Man, see, it did 672, but 400 was Instacart. There you go. Like I said, and I tell everybody, these dogs always bark when we don't want them to. Man, the moment I start a live stream, they start barking. I think they believe somebody's outside, but it's really me in here. But I get out there in the trenches, man. I was chatting with people, talking to people, letting people know what was up. A lot of business cards went out yesterday, more than normal. I did a couple of private rides, did a couple of cash conversions. If you watch my video that I dropped this morning, you heard me do a cash conversion, but you also heard me talking to people as far as like clients go and how I was getting clients and how I talk to people. And they like, hey, give me a card. Hey, here's your card. Hey, give me a card too. You can hear me. Thank you, Greg. So when I drop videos, a lot of people now I'm not going to drop a stream y'all today. I got a lot to talk about, brother. So what I do in some of my videos is I let people know how I'm actually converting rides and what I'm doing in those rides. People who watch the videos long enough, because y'all know I drop some bangers, man. I be dropping 30, 40, 50-minute videos. And the people who don't really watch the videos, they're the ones who don't know how to go out and do it. The ones who watch the videos, they like, oh man, I see what you're doing. I heard what you're doing. I heard it. Those are the people I know. And I don't just give everybody all the good shit in the beginning of my videos. People say, well, why don't you drop all the good stuff in the beginning so you can retain everybody's attention? Everybody ain't coming with us on this trip. Everybody's not coming with us. If you can't sit and listen to a video, you got ADHD, then fuck it, you probably don't need the information. The information is sitting there for the people who support the channel, for the people that listen to the content, understand the process. If you just coming for the answer because you want the cheat sheet on success, this ain't the channel to give you the cheat sheet on success. I tell you how to do it. I show you how to do it. I go through all the emotions. When I hit screen record and I go, that's that's all sequential. That's from when I start to when I finish. That's all sequential. And a lot of people don't want to hear what's in the beginning. They want to hurry up and jump to the end and say, okay, I want to see the finished product. No. Sometimes you got to know what it took to get to that point. The people that are not successful are the ones that are skipping the steps. They saying, I don't care about chapter 1, 2, and 3. I'm going straight to chapter 12. I'm going straight to chapter 13. I just want to see how it turned out. Then they try to replicate it and they can't seem to make it work. Man, I can't do it, man. Ain't nobody converting with me, man. I don't know what's going on. I can't make no money, man. I don't know it because they didn't listen to the steps. We got a lot of ADHD people that say, well, your video's too long. Bruh, life is long. You know how long I've been on this planet for 51 years. 51 years. If you can't watch a video for 30 minutes out of 51 years, do 24 hours a day times 365 days times 51 years, and you tell me what percentage of time is 30 minutes. And you saying 30 minutes is too long. That's just like 0.0016% of the time you've been on this planet, and that's too long for you. You ain't ready for success yet. You're not ready for success yet. We building over here. Shit takes time. So I appreciate people that go through the process of watching those videos, listen to those videos, and they don't have a lot of questions for me. It's people in the videos. Oh man, how old are you? I say, hey, here's a video right here for you. Go to my cash playlist, type this in the search real quick. That's the video for you right there. You can't just give me the answer. Nope. You got to see the process. Because if I give you the answer, you're going to wonder how I came with the answer. When I was little, when I was doing math in school, our teachers say, show your work. People be like, why I got to show my work? I'm giving you the right answer. Why I got to show my work? Because I want to see your level of comprehension. Do you understand what you're doing? You might get the right answer, but do you know how you got it? And can you replicate that success? If you can't replicate that success, your ass probably got lucky. You got lucky. That's how you got the answer. So show me your work. I want to see, make sure you can prove to me your comprehension is on point. Then I believe you. Okay, you know how to get to the answer. You know how to do long math. I see it. You see it. But it's too many people out there that they don't want to do the work. They don't want to show the work. They just want to go, this is what I got. This is what I can do. Oh, I don't know how you did that. How did you do that? What? You got to do the work. You got to put the work in. And when I do my ride-alongs, it's a lot of work going in them ride-alongs. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of mental work. Where am I going to position myself? Y'all see, and I tell people why I position myself in certain areas, why I don't want to go to certain areas, how I do certain things, why I won't pick up a ride, why I will pick up a ride. So it's a lot of mental work going into it. My videos are that mental explanation. A lot of new people on this channel. Like I said, we're over 13,000 people on this channel now. Started with 8 people. We're over 13,000 now. And there's a lot of people in that new group that they don't realize that this has been a book that's been processing for a long time. They just jump straight in. Hey, man, how do you do this? You ain't watched no content yet? If this is the first video you watching in 2025, think about all the videos you've missed. There's a lot of content here. That content is recorded for a reason. I didn't make a video and just delete it so you don't see it no more. I left all those videos on here for a reason. It's a book. And if you want to know how to get success out of this book, you got to read the book. I ain't got time to look at them videos. You ain't got time for success. Keep it moving. Go to another channel. Keep it moving. Well, all you got to do is go type in search. Because why do I got to sit here every day for hours on end answering 13,000 people on YouTube and 20,000 people on TikTok because they don't want to go and look at the video that I already recorded with everything they want to know in it? I don't got time for 43,000, 33,000 people a day to answer every single question. I still got to pay for this fucking shit over my head. I got to pay for this roof. I got to pay for the cars outside. I still got to pay for stuff. I ain't gonna sit around and do 33,000 answers a day, plus text messages, plus YouTube, plus DMs, plus Yahoo. No, that's not happening. I got a video out there for a reason. This is, yeah, my team loves your videos. I'll show them this channel to show what private rides can do. I'm telling you, Chris, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. And once they see the videos and they see exactly the process of how we talk to people, why we talk to people, what we tell people, they go, oh shit, I can do that. Of course you can, because I ain't nobody special. I'm a driver like everybody else. I do exactly what anybody can do. I'm not doing nothing amazing. I ain't doing no magic trick, no card trick. I'm not saying I'm the greatest out there. I'm the best driver ever. I never say shit like that. I'm the most average driver out there. The most average driver. What up, time to wake up? And that's why today, again, started with my little trusty dusty list, because there's things I want to cover in this video. Before I start talking about other things, I want to make sure we get some of the meat out the way. So people go, oh shit. If you watch my last video, you heard me convert a glitch. And that's number 1 on my list, is converting glitches. And people say, well, what's a glitch? A glitch is when somebody enters a ride or the app does something screw up, like they put a location backwards. Let's say if I'm sitting by somebody and they put the location backwards and they say, oh, I was trying to go there, not there, and they put it in backwards. You now have a chance to renegotiate that whole deal. You accepted a deal that wasn't really a deal that you wanted to do. Yesterday, a guy, he put the pickup point as his destination. So when I got to him, I already knew already. I even said, when I made that video, I said on that video that I was making it, I said, this is the perfect glitch. It's the perfect, because I'm close to him. I know exactly what happened. I'm close to him. There's no way I could change this. I don't even want to change it. I'm going to leave the glitch exactly as it is, roll up on him, explain the glitch, and tell him what we're going to do to fix the glitch. What up, Jesse? Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, brother. And so what I did was I rolled up on him, and I left the video recording for everybody to listen to. The video I dropped this morning, I left the video recording so everybody can hear exactly what I told this guy. And I say the same thing to everybody I roll up to. Same thing. Whenever I convert a glitch, I say the exact same thing. It works every time. So I rolled up on him in the video and I said, hey, man, when you put this trip in, your drop off is exactly where we are right now. It's not gonna work. Once I hit slide, it's gonna leave us sitting right where we are right now. So it's not a valid trip. And I don't want this man to get charged for a trip that's not valid. So what I said was, hey, this is how we gonna do it, man. I just charge you, man, like 20 bucks. I said, how far you gotta go? I'll just, not too far, just right around the corner, not too far. I said, I'll tell you what, man, I'll just charge you 20 bucks. And he was like, because if he had to go clear across town, like, man, I'm trying to go to Goodyear black SUV, man, you might have to pay about 120. Pull that shit up about 120. Robert said, what's up with PAX? That's coming up next. Take a seat, motherfucker. Let me finish with my list. So I told him, I said, well, if you're just going right around the corner, 20 bucks. And he was like, okay, cool. I canceled. I said, make sure before they send you another ride and link you in, make sure you kill that next ride. He couldn't find the next ride. They didn't link him with nobody, which was cool. We just driving and chatting and shit. I left the whole thing on video so everybody can listen to how I can convert rides. So they can say, okay, this is how we convert rides. All right, now I get it. Later in the video, I picked up a group of girls. I told y'all how I was talking to them. It was one guy and like 5 girls. I told y'all how I was talking to them, what they were talking to me about. I let that recording go just so you guys can hear my mannerisms in the car, my level of professionalism. I gauge myself compared to who I'm driving. When I'm driving with doctors, attorneys, and lawyers, I don't really talk like that. When I got young folks, it's like my kids' age. Hey, I can get down. I'm cool with y'all. We can ride. And so I let it play so you guys can see. And by the time we finished the ride, the girls were like, can we have your card? Oh my God, I want you as my driver. We're going out tomorrow night. Can you pick us up tomorrow? I showed y'all how I was doing it, which is why when people ask me how I convert, oh yeah, talking shit about the alley one, yeah. And so when I'm sitting there showing people how I talk to people, when people ask me in comments, hey, how do I do private rides? Are you listening to my content? If you listen to my content, you just heard me create all new riders. When I dropped the guy off, that $20, that was a private ride. It was a quick conversion, private ride, gave him my card. When I was dropping the girls off, that was all private. They paid for that ride, but it's all private rides after that. So they're calling me again tonight, gonna text me again tonight. Like I said, I gave out like 4 cards. I even said, hey, take a picture, make sure they all get the card. Make sure, send a picture to all of them. So when people are in my comments asking, hey, how do I convert rides? Listen to my videos. I do it in real time, so I ain't even got to tell you. When you see how I do it, you feel how I do it. I don't got to tell you how I do it. Then you use your own mannerisms. You use your own flair, your own style, and you create your client base based on that. But me, you trying to be me may not work. Me trying to be you may not work. So what you have to do is say, it is that easy to talk to people, to get them to get your business card. Shit, I ain't got no business cards. Now you know to get them because you heard me talk about it in a video. You heard me say business. You better get business cards because that's what I was talking about. So get them. And now all of a sudden, yeah, exactly. That's private rides is easy, man. Step 1, give card and then wait. A lot of people be like, I ain't got no business cards, bro. Then you ain't up to speed with the class then, because all the class we already got business cards. Welcome to class. Welcome to the barbecue. We all got business cards already. Once you get that, now we can start going forward. Now you're ready for phase 2. Like I said, if you jumped in on chapter 12 saying, I want to do this, you don't even got the business cards yet. You got to start over from scratch. A lot of the videos are starting from scratch. You got to type business card in. And when you type in business card on my channel, guess what? Videos of business cards pop up on my channel and you hear the rationale and the logic behind it, seeing how I set it up. You hear that whole so I don't got to do that conversation 33,000 times. I only do it once. That's it. So I've gone through 5,000 business cards in 16 months. I'm telling you, man. Crazy. We give out a lot of cards. So that was number 1. Converting glitches, business cards, and stuff like that. What's up, Randy? I told Randy we was gonna do a live stream together. Where is she at? Where you at, Randy? Ask her if she want to be on live stream right now. I'll take a quick break real quick from my rest of my list, and I'll let Randy get on for a second. She want to get on? Is she ready right now? Because I said I was gonna get on a live stream with Randy. She's funny. So maybe she want to. Okay, Jeff, we'll do it tonight. We'll do it. She says right here with Manny. All right, cool. I tell you, hey Manny, I'm gonna put a link in the chat real quick. See, let me see. How do I get? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna put a link in the chat real quick. All right. Let's see. Put Randy on. Let's say what's up to Randy. Everybody, I'm gonna introduce y'all to Randy. She is so cool. She is hilarious. Randy is Danny, but liquor is quicker. Randy is funny. So we gotta bring Randy on the live stream. This is our guest today. Randy's gonna be our guest today on the live stream right here in the capital city, Phoenix. Manny, get your rider on. Put your rider on, because I actually did a ride for Waste Management, and we laughed the whole time up and back. I would talk about what we talked about, but I'm gonna let her chill on that one for this time. We're gonna do it another time. Because we were dying laughing. And I told her, I said, you need to be on a podcast with me, lady. You're funny. So we'll see. If she don't get on, that's cool. Then we'll do it another time. I know her number. I can always hit her up and tell her, hey, Randy, get online. But she was funny. So yeah, so while he's getting Randy together, because I'll drop the link for him, see if he gets Randy. If he don't get her together, that's cool. Now, another thing that I was talking about on my list is always close a deal and keep talking to clients. This is how you close deals in the car. A ride is more than just a ride. It's an introduction to your services. So if you look at every ride as an introduction to who you are as a small business, as an independent contractor, you're going to keep turning clients. Because a lot of people don't just want to get on and get out and be done. Uh-oh. Guess what? Y'all hold up for a second.
Hey, Dad.
What's up, Randy? What's good, lady? What's good?
It's all good. How are
Girl,
you?
I'm good. Yeah, Manny told me, he was like, hey, I'm headed down to go pick up Randy. I was like, oh, Lord, Randy's hilarious.
Yeah, let's talk about that. The sports. What do we want to talk about?
Yeah, them sports. See, this is what we were talking about. So we're cruising up to the golf course. And Randy was like, oh, yeah, this is golf. Jeff, this and that. And I was like, yeah. And with some of my other sports, she said pickleball. And I was like, well, I said, I've seen pickleball before. She's like, oh, Jeff, that's white people shit.
No, here's the best part is white people create sports because every other ethnicity takes over. So we're like, fuck, let's start another sport. So
we was dying laughing.
So I was like, ping pong tournaments or beer pong. Like we're just
I said, well, when white people created ping pong, and then Chinese people took it over. So white people was like, fuck that, we gonna make beer pong then. See who takes that over. I said, pretty soon black people gonna take over pickleball. Like I've never played it, but black people gonna take that shit over. We gonna walk up in pickleball like Michael Jordan.
Exactly.
We were dying laughing. This is Hey, there he goes. Another Tiger Woods.
Cut off your people for me, or am I on live with your people?
No, you're on live stream. Everybody sees you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So everybody's like, yeah, another Tiger Woods gets created. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's funny. So it's like we were laughing about how, and I was just making up scenarios of black people playing pickleball now. Ready, they were dying laughing. But see, a lot of people, especially, that's why I like private clients. A lot of like riders on Uber and Lyft will probably contact the apps and be like, Jeff's racist.
No, like all I'll say is if black people dominate pickleball, it's going to be 2-on-1. It'll be 2 white people against 1 black person because they're going to dominate. They don't need support. It's gonna be 2-on-1.
I need to. You see, that's the thing. I need to see how pickleball is being played. I have never seen it. I've seen it like chicken and pickle. I pulled up to it, but I've never seen how it's played.
Oh well, okay. Well, that's already dominating black because it's chicken and pickle. Come on now, Jeff. Come on. You already know.
They're gonna have fucking pickleball at Popeyes next. So I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Popeyes is missing out. They missing out. But when I pull up the chicken and pickle, I see all them people. There ain't no black people playing, all white people having a good time. No, I'm like, what in the hell is this game? How are they playing it? They be having a good time. They like, yeah, we're gonna have all the fun we can before these black folks figure it out. Once they figure it out, oh shit, Tyrone in here fucking up the pickleball tournament.
Well,
I was like,
Gary's next to me. Gary said, not just Popeye's Waffle House. So you'll have pickleball at the Waffle House too.
see, we can start a company. We can start a company. Don't play with me. We can get some investors now. Pickleball, chicken and waffles and pickleball. Call it what they all got chicken and pickles. We got to call it something else. I don't know. We got to figure it out. But Randy's over there like he's over there like, I don't want no parts of this.
Gary's like, I am not.
Gary's like, I don't want no parts of this. I don't want no parts of this. He's like, how did I get linked into this? Man,
I don't want to be rude, but I can't wait to get on this again. So you got to look.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it one day. I gotta catch you at home, so I'm gonna shoot you a text one day doing a live stream, and if you're on, then I'll pull you on.
Yeah, I feel like my boobs are hanging out because I'm bent over. So sorry for everyone that sees a lot of cleavage. Apologies. My bad.
Trust me, the chat is like, finally a live stream worth watching, Jeff.
Hey, you all got a little cleavage show for free, so you're welcome. Okay.
This is the live stream strip tease.
Exactly. A nipple may have popped out, but you know what? We're all good.
All right, y'all be easy out there. Look, Gary's over there down laughing. All right, man.
God, you guys.
Hey, cowboy, my brother, man. No, but hey, I got a video with me wearing your hat. This is gonna be funny.
I'm sorry, man. I'm dying.
No, they got me crying, laughing, man. I'm telling you, you have the best clients, bro. You got the best clients. Y'all be rolling, man. The time to wake up says Randy is leaving shit. Man, y'all got me crying, laughing. But no, man, like I said, I got a video with me wearing your hat. I'm gonna probably drop that like later or tomorrow.
No, you stole my hat earlier.
Yeah, that was good. I gotta give me a hat. Man. All right, brother. I appreciate it, man. Hey, well, y'all be easy out there. All right, Randy. All right, Gary. I'll see you guys later. Cool, man. Yeah, those are my folks right there, man. Those are my folks. But yeah, and last weekend I took them up to Waste Management, brought them back because Manny, he had a lot of stuff going. So I said, well, I'm down by them. I'll just grab them and shoot on the way up. So it's like, man, this is down the way because Randy got me all hot and bothered. What up, Christy? What up? No, I don't know where they going. They must be going to play some sports or something. They must be going somewhere. She's just driving around, having a good time. Manny's just like cruising around, like they in the back seat. The sun is shining, man. Because my Brennan would love this live stream right now. Yeah, she's funny. She's like, oh yeah, a nipple may have popped out. I don't know, you guys. Man, she was hilarious. I'm telling you. YouTube gonna shut my channel down for that. I say, Jeff is doing X-rated content now. I'm like, no, I'm not, bro. This is about ride share. What do you mean? Let me ride that donkey. It's like nighttime. Oh shit. Okay, it's nighttime out there. Man, but that was a good break. That was an early break in the live stream. That was an early break. We needed that. That was pretty fun. But like I said, I'll end up having Randy on again. And we can go for days. She's got stories for days. We'll have you dying laughing, some funny stories. But back to my trusty dusty list, my crusty dusty list here. Man, that was a good break, man. But I was just saying how we should always, talk to clients in the car and make sure, that was the first break. I know. And make sure that when you're talking to clients, don't always look at it as just a ride. It's more than just a ride. Way more. What you're doing is you're introducing people to your services. Let me turn this up some. So you're introducing people to your services. You're introducing people to a different type of ride service, not just ride share, because you want to be their private driver, which means you're going to have to get to know them, get to know their name, their kids, something about them, learn what they like to drink, maybe what they like to eat. Because if you're going to pull them into this realm and they're going to pay maybe the same, if not a little more, you got to give them something for their money. This is not no lazy shit. Like when y'all heard on my video that I dropped this morning, the lady that was dropping the girls off, dropped these girls off in an alleyway. They were dressed for a club. They got like little clothes on and heels and shit like that. And this Uber driver, female Uber driver, don't even care about these girls. And they know it's already like weird ass dudes out there. But this female Uber driver dropped these girls dressed up like that in a damn alleyway and made them walk through an alley to get to where they had to get to. Man, So trust. They got my card now. So I'm going to end up linking them up with Jamie because, you know, she's a female driver. So if they don't want to use me one day, they could probably use Jamie. Jamie can swing through an Escalade, pick them up, get them where they got to go. But this is how we work as a team. So as the girls are telling me that story, I'm telling them I got a team. I got women on my team that may be able to come pick you girls up sometime. If you prefer to take a woman, I got people on my team that can take you. Here's my card. They're like, oh, give us your card. Give us your card. So if they don't use me, I got somebody. All right, Darius, catch you later, brother. So that's how I'm always closing deals with clients. I'm even in the car closing deals for people on my team, not even for me. I'm closing deals for my team because the trick is to keep the money in our communities. That's the whole trick, which is another one of my trusty dusty things is I was speaking about the local economy and about tourism dollars. That's what I always say. I'm gonna speak about that because what I want to do is to keep people informed about why do we even want the money to remain in our communities? Because if we want to let the money leave our community and it never comes back, I mean, we losing money for roads, schools, investing in the small stores, other small businesses, taking care of ourselves. We lose a lot when we allow apps to come in and take money outside of our communities. So be sure you always include that in your conversation when you're talking about making somebody your private client. They may say, well, why do I want to be your private? Why don't I just use Uber or Lyft? I could just use Uber or Lyft. You could, but Uber and Lyft is not putting money back into our neighborhoods, not back into our local economy. Uber and Lyft is taking money out of the economy. So once Uber and Lyft takes money out of the economy, it ain't coming back. But if you give me the $100, the money never leaves our local economy. You may get a portion of that $100 back. I may go to this store. I may shop here. I may shop at your friend's boutique. I might do this, but the money stays right here in our community. With Uber and Lyft, you use them. You give them $100, $45 might come back into the community. So now I got $45 to transfer around to people instead of $100 to transfer around to people in my local economy. That's why I say always talk about local economy. Get people to understand the psyche behind using local, supporting local, not always running to a corporate app and saying, hey, I need a ride. Why don't you call a driver? I know you got 3 or 4 cars. First thing you think about, I want to keep the money local. Because when I drive in my car, I'm thinking when I'm talking to people, I'm talking about local economy. I'm talking about keeping money local, building us up locally. That's what I'm talking about all the time. So I had to put that on my list too. And yesterday I said, get the client's phone number as much as possible. Don't always think that you got to give out a phone number and hope that they call you back. It's okay to say, hey, do me a favor. Say, let me text you my number real quick. That's how you get their phone number. If you don't want to give them a business card, or if you do want to if you say, hey, let me text you my number real quick. And they go, no. Okay, well, here, take my card. Offer the card right after that. Let me text you my number real quick. Oh, you know what? They might feel weird about that shit. We'll say, well, okay, here, just take my card. Here's my card. Text me if you need a ride or something like that, blah, blah, blah. Because a lot of people might be standoffish to giving some stranger their phone number, even though they may have talked to you for 15, 20 minutes driving, they may be kind of standoffish. So make sure the card is your second offer. Because if you get their number, now you can market to them. That's why when you go to the mall all the time, the mall makes you fill out the cards. They want your name, number, address, your county, all your shit. Because they want contact information from you so they can contact you. Sometimes you might want to do that with a certain rider. With a certain rider, you might want to say, hey, I had a really good time riding with you guys. I'd love to be your driver, man. Let me text you my number real quick. Let me text you I'd like to be you guys' driver. Let me text you my number. And they might be like, okay, cool. Here's my number, 480, and just start texting them. And just put your name on it. Yep, I got it. Cool, Jim. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Now you got their number. So you can text them later. Just like when I had the number, my buddy Andrew number, I had it on a video. He called me, but I was with clients in the car. So I'm with clients in the car when he called me. I had to hit decline because I got people in the car. As soon as I dropped them off at the Phoenician, I called him back. He says, hey man, your voicemail's not set up. I said, what? He said, your voice. I said, oh, that's right. I said, I'm with a different company now. I'm with Verizon. I'm not with AT&T. My shit was set up with AT&T for years. Thanks, time to wake up. This is what I do, man. This is what I do. So it's like, I tell people all the time, you always got to be marketing. Who said that up here? Somebody said something about always be closing. Here we go. Melly Mel said that. Always be closing. This is a part of closing. Closing is not walking away. Closing is not saying, hey, we had a great conversation. Bye-bye. No, closing is I need a point of contact. If you don't have mine, I need yours. And we need to make it now that I have your contact, and don't abuse the contact. Don't get somebody's number and be like, hey girl, I thought you was cute yesterday. I ain't want to say nothing. You just lost money, because she gonna say that weird ass driver just texted me back telling me he thought I was cute. That weird ass driver. Don't mess up your money. Do not flirt with your If you get the phone number, don't flirt with them. They flirt with you a little bit, be like, haha, that's funny, that's funny. Hey, you guys need a ride? Just make sure you let me know. I'm in the middle of a ride right now. You don't even have to be in the middle of a ride. You could be sitting here listening to my live stream, but you cut that shit short. Hey, I'm in the middle of a ride right now. Let me text you back. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bother you. Oh, no problem. You ain't got to flirt back and forth because you ain't got shit else to do. You do got something else to do. What Jesse say? You got business to do. It's business. Don't flirt back and forth with them, because when they flirting with you and they fucking with you, guess what? They gonna need a favor from you. We can't pay that $150. We flirt back and forth. Can we get this ride for $50? We can't afford one. So you done flirted back and forth. They think they can get you now. Girl, he like me. Oh, for real? Yeah, he gonna come pick us up for free. He like me. I don't like you that much. Don't do that. Don't mix up business with pleasure. It's cool. Get their number. Let them get yours. That's how you close that deal. Make sure you got that connection going. Uber and Lyft tries to keep us from connecting. They keep us from connecting. And once they keep us from connecting, we don't have no way to close a deal now. Uber and Lyft closes all the deal. What up, Flocks? He says, do you do one-on-one consultations? Well, it depends on what it is. I mean, I don't know what kind of consultation you're looking for, because a lot of stuff that I've got, I've already done it on video. A lot of video. Man, I got 1,300 videos on this channel. 1,300. And I talk a lot. There's a lot of shit that I've covered, from politics to everything, to kids, to relationships, to ride share, to executive work, to kids. Man, I've covered a lot. So it depends on what type of consultation you're looking for. Because if you haven't heard everything that's on my channel, you probably can get it for free. And I say that because I know how much my time is really worth. And it's not that I don't think it's worth a lot, but I got 2 people who want transmissions rebuilt like within the next week or 2. They want transmissions rebuilt. That is about $2,500. So I can use my time to rebuild 2 transmissions in the next week. $2,500, make about $5,000 next week. I could probably do it. But it's going to mean that I got to not mess with YouTube. I got to not mess with nobody. Hurry up, knock out these 2 transmissions, make $2,500 in these transmissions. That's about 5 G's I can make in a week. So when people say, well, how much is your time worth, Jeff? I'm a very versatile person. If I was only a driver, that's one thing, man. That's only one thing. If I was only a driver, it'd be easy. I got a lot of hats, man. I wear a lot of hats. So that's why I need to know, when you say consultation, I don't know what you're talking about. Like consulting what? Like ride share, business, kids, life. I mean, I'm a very massive channel, and it depends on what avenue you want to take your life, in which I can console you either left or right. Or like I said, a lot of videos I dropped on this channel, brother. A lot of videos. The information can be free for you. You can save yourself some money and be like, dude, I'm just gonna go look at some of your old content, because your old content is exactly what I was looking for. How you started driving on UberX, Jeff. How you started driving on Lyft Basic, Jeff. That's what I was looking for. Because right now I drive black SUV. So people might say, hey, black SUV is different from what I'm trying to do. Well, cool. Because I started out driving UberX. I started out driving basic Lyft. All those videos are on my channel. I wasn't always black SUV. I grew into black SUV over time. So a lot of people, man, I tell folks, man, it's just, this channel is very comprehensive. For a lot of the, like I said, I didn't always have 13,000 people on this channel. So for a lot of new people on this channel, understand where you are. You're on a channel where a guy who never did rideshare. I did private rides in my life because I always had Mercedes, always had nice cars, always did private rides my whole life. But I had never did rideshare apps. So this channel was started when I was doing mechanic work on my Jeep. I started doing rideshare apps as I was modding my Jeep. So you see a lot of UberX, a lot of Lyft, a lot of strategy and techniques, basically saying, I'm stuck on UberX, I'm stuck on Lyft Basics. How do I make the most money I can make? That's what a lot of my original content was. Is that content old? No, because you can use the same logic I use in those videos today. I did short rides, I did high surge, I did no nature hikes. I wasn't taking nature hikes because it wasn't worth nothing. Anything that had bonuses attached to it, I would try to do it. And if it wasn't good, I just wouldn't do it. All those old videos are still the exact same logic I would use now if I did UberX. And it's funny because today, Jamie, when we all met up today, Jamie, she was saying how she wants to get a Tesla because she remembered the week that I had took my BMW. Like Lyft, I got this big black SUV. Lyft put out $6 per ride bonus. So I'm driving Lyft, $6 per ride bonus. And all of a sudden, I'm like, why am I using this big ass truck? I used it for like a day or two. I don't even remember. But I snapped out of it. I said, bro, I got a fast ass BMW sitting in my driveway that can do these rides a lot quicker. And they're just short rides. They're only like 1 or 2 people. It's no big groups. It's all short rides. So I was like, okay, let me go drop this big ass truck off at home, go get in this little ass BMW. And I was doing quicker rides, more rides, getting my days done a lot easier than moving this big ass bus around. Jamie was like, oh man, I need to do that. So I tell people, if you're going to do basic Lyft rides, short rides with surge and stuff like that, you're going to need a car that can keep up with you. You're going to need something fast. And I don't mean fast as like 110 miles an hour, but fast that when you pull up into a place like Carmen, you could fit that car between other cars because a lot of cars are blocked. So me with this big ass truck, I can't fit through. Driving that truck is slow. I can't fit. So I got to sit places and wait. I got to park far out places. I got to, not go through parking lots. So if you're going to do a lot of short rides with surge and you're going to be in areas that you got to dip in like downtown, you're going to need to drive something small and fast because you want to make money, get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out. That's how you do short trips with surge. And it was like, yeah, business, particularly ride sharing specific to my situation, circumstances. Any business I've started always made sure to buy folks time to understand the implementation, shorten the learning curve. Experience from the expert saves us plenty of time and money. Real talk, brother. Real talk. And that's why a lot of this channel, like I said, 1,300 videos on this channel, they're all not rideshare. I do a lot of repairs on this channel. I got an entire playlist called Life Advice. And Life Advice is just me just chatting with you, telling you about shit about life, not about rideshare, not about mechanic work, just about life. I got a whole playlist called Life Advice. And I drop videos in there all the time. A lot of people don't listen to it, but that's cool. They don't have to. This is from my own history of how I got to where I am. If somebody wants to know me, I want to know Jeff. Go look in Life Advice. That's me about my life. That's me talking about how I got to where I am through life. If you want to know about rideshare, open up a rideshare playlist. You want to fix your Beamer, open up my BMW playlist. That's how my channel was set up. It's a very comprehensive channel. It's very diverse, very diverse. So if they want to go with Uber, that's fine. I'm not going to sell myself short. Like Jeff always says, preaching this channel. We all have to know our worth. Find more clients, lose the dead weight. Real shit. And people saw me do that the other day. I made an offer to somebody for $250. And I said $250, I think it was $250 each way. Uber Black was charging $323. And Uber Black was charging $266. Black SUV was charging $323. I went under both and said $250. The lady never answered me back. So I was like, fuck it then. It's done. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm sorry. Was that too high? Would you like me to drop the one? I ain't dropping shit. $250 is lower than any other deal you're going to get. I'm the lowest deal you got out for this type of vehicle. If you don't like this type of vehicle, you can always find a minivan. You can always find something different. But for this vehicle, this is the price range. You don't see Rolls Royce calling nobody saying, hey, I knew you came in looking for a Rolls Royce and you was only approved for $45,000. We'll take that $45,000. You can have this Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce would be like, well, I'm sorry you don't got the money for it, but this is a $250,000 car. You only approved it for $45,000. It's not our problem. You need to go to the Toyota dealership. You don't need to come here. That's how it works. When I was told by BMW, I can get $40,000. Where did I go? Chevy. I went to Chevy because I can't go to Rolls Royce. I had to go to the Chevy dealership. Jeff, we'll give you $45,000. I went straight to Chevy. Fuck it. I can't go to the Porsche manufacturer. I can't go to a Porsche. I can't go pick up a Rolls Royce. I can go get a Chevy though. Well, I fix catalytic converters all the time. I don't really fix them. I just replace them depending on what it is. Some are weld in, some are direct fit. Depends on what it is. All cars are different. Catalytic converters are different on all cars because some you got to get the whole exhaust system. Some you only need the headers. Some you can just buy the actual piece that's the catalytic converter. So it depends. So I think that was actually my list. In 40 minutes, we cleared this list. And that's even with Randy coming in and saying hi to everybody. Randy came in and said, hello. She's funny. She's funny. And now presenting the leader of the show, your favorite ride service company, Ping Ping Super Packs. Because we about to sell these packs and smoke these packs. Say, what are you, man? What you smoking on, man? I'm smoking on that ride service pack. What you smoking on? I'm smoking on that relax packs. Look at that. I'm smoking on that relax packs, baby. Shit. Man. But I'm going to tell you guys something about packs. And maybe you guys want to hear it. Maybe you don't, but you're going to hear it anyways. But PAX is active right now, baby. That's right. They live right now. And we've got about 7 drivers right now that's actually live. Today, we met up today and we put some more people on to show them how the back end of the app works and everything. But not only that, because I said we're going to slowly roll this out. We're slowly rolling it out because we don't want to oversaturate the market with PAX. We know how other apps have come out, threw a ton of drivers out there, no market for it. And the drivers are sitting around like, what the hell are we doing? You got like all these Chiefs, but not enough Indians. You got all of these drivers, but there's no market for us, man. We're kind of just sitting around twiddling our thumbs. So PAX, we made sure that when we advised PAX, this is how we want to roll out. We want to roll out slower. So with PAX, we said we want to sign up, the first 50 to 100 drivers, get them, and we'll educate how to use the app, educate them on what the whole mode of using PAX is. It's an upgraded service. Like me dressed like this, I wouldn't drive on PAX like this because PAX is looking for more upscale clients, people going to and from weddings, people, going to and from, council meetings, business meetings. PAX is trying to upgrade ride service. That's not to say the people we pick up won't be dressed like this. The people that we drive, they could dress like this all they want. It's not our problem. But it's what we want to look like when we roll up. I won't roll up with, sweatpants on that I just, finished sweeping up cat litter and shit from in my driveway because I had an oil leak. Now I'm going to go do ride share. People do that all the time. Oh, man, I just got out of the gym. I'm going to do ride share. I just got out of the gym. It's like, bro, how you going to just walk out of the gym, jump in your car, and start doing ride share? You can't do that. You don't look presentable enough to do it for the certain levels that we're looking for. You don't have that. That's why PAX, when we all meet up, we discussed this heavily. And Uber started hearing us, listening to us on this channel, talking about dressing differently. And what did they do? They went out there and, oh, man. Oh, thanks, Gary. Thanks, Gary. And what did Uber do? Uber sat up there and said, oh, make sure we guys start dressing more professionally. Make sure we start dressing more professionally. That's what Uber started saying. We had already started talking about that on PAX months and months ago when we were developing, getting all the foundation working, talking about it online and everything. And next thing you know, Uber's starting to call themselves professional drivers, private drivers, dressing more professionally. They started sitting because they listening to this channel. PAX already starting out like that. So it's kind of hard to be an app like Uber. It's kind of hard to be an app like Uber and to tell people who've been dressed down, especially me, dressed down the whole time I've been doing rideshare, to now tell me that I need to dress up. But one, you haven't been paying me enough money to go out and buy new clothes. You just haven't. So to tell somebody to dress up, you need to pay me more money because you've been taking my fares, you've been stealing my tips, and now you're telling me to dress up? No, sorry, Uber. You've already screwed up. You done messed up. You got bad blood between us, Uber. We can't do that. But with PAX, we're starting out the gate saying, this is how our customers will know us. This is how the riders will know us. This is how your clients will know you. Start out on the up and up. Don't start out down and slowly build up. We starting up and we only gonna go up from there. So we went and got these 50 to 100 drivers. And I told y'all a long time ago, make sure I said paxapp.io. And I said it a gazillion times on this channel, The reason why is because PAX is really investing into their drivers, unlike any other app you've ever seen. Today, we're meeting today. This card right here is not just any card. This is my card. And when I say my card, I mean my card. PAX provided this card. And I'm going to tell you what they did. Check this out. So I'm gonna open my phone for you real quick. 55. Bam, bam. Let's go like this. Let me turn this light down because it's super bright right now. Okay. So as you can see right now, this is what my phone looks like. But if I do like this over my phone, you see that pops up at the bottom down there? I hit OK. Bam. I hit OK and this pulls up. That's me. And guess what? That's me. And guess what? That's about me. This is my truck. This is my own personal panel on the PAX platform. I got my own personal website on the PAX platform. This is why I told you it was so critical for you to sign up for PAX early. And I'll explain more why. Because PAX has to build the platform. They have a back end system where we send them whatever we want on our page on the PAX website. Whoops. And right above it, it says schedule me. Somebody can schedule me. And as you can see, there's video playing. There's a lot going. And they got whatever pictures I send. I introduce myself. So when somebody's looking for a ride, they find me dressed like that. And they go, oh, we like this guy. He's got a nice, sharp truck. He looks like professionally dressed. Oh, I like his introduction. I like his video, his reviews. He's got reviews and everything. Oh, there's no other rideshare company that's building you your own personal website on their platform so people can be introduced to you before they even meet you. They can see a video of you before they even meet you. You're talking on your video about why they should choose you. Nobody else does that. Only PAX does that. And not only do I have my own card, I can walk up to anybody's phone and say, hey, let me see your phone for a second. Now, hold your phone up. And I just do like this, boop. My page pops up. I say, when you're ready to take a ride, this page pops up. Make sure you schedule me. They go, oh shit, that's you? Yeah, that's me. That's my own website right there. I'm a PAX driver. I'm on the PAX platform. They go, oh shit, let me schedule you then. Bam, they hit me. I need to go to the airport this day, this day, this day. It all comes to my phone. I hit accept, accept, accept. So now I'm their driver. I'm scheduled now. Nobody can schedule me. As I'm cruising in the back seat, I got this hanging in the back seat. You got the two eyelets right here that you hang in your seat. This right here is the exact same thing as this. This is just hanging in the back seat. This is in my wallet that I can just walk around and hit people on the store. Say, hey man, you need a ride? Yeah. Tell you what, you got your see the phone in your hand. You don't need to hand them no business card, no nothing. Be like, bam, it goes straight to PAX. It ain't my phone number. It's not my information. It's not all my, no, it's bam, straight to PAX. Because it may or may not be somebody you want to deal with. You got to vet them. Maybe you may not want to give them your direct phone number right now. Who knows? Especially a woman. A woman might be on PAX, meeting a group of guys, don't want the guys being all weird and shit. Hey, bam, hit me on the card. They pull up, oh, you're a driver. Yep, that's my business. I'm a driver. Oh shit, I'm scheduling you then. We got to go somewhere tomorrow night. I'll pick you guys up tomorrow night. Bam. This is the same thing. So like I said, this is my phone right here. This piece hovers over your phone. Let me see. I know it's gonna do it. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm not holding the right spot. Yeah, there it is. So it hits like that. Okay, bam. And it pulls up me again. So this hangs in your back seat. That is actually in your wallet. And it says, stay back, relax. You're riding with PAX. Bam. And it says scan. And I don't know why they have a Jeep. There's a Jeep on there. It should be a Escalade on there. That should be an Escalade, but we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Jeep. We'll let you do a Jeep. Fine. And so when I tell people about PAX, helping out drivers, building an actual website for drivers, like I can actually have one of my podcasts on my PAX site. I can put one of my podcasts right here because we have developers and the developers are saying, we want to build you on PAX as you want to be built. This is your business. We don't employ you. This is your business. The only thing we want to say is you keep it professional. You keep it upscale. You don't be like, oh, you're sitting around smoking. We like, yeah, you want a cool ass ride with me? Let's roll. I got the blunts. No, that won't make it to the website. That won't make it because we do vet shit like that. That won't make it. But if you're like, hey, you know what? I actually drive. Actually, I am a smoker. So if you need a ride and you actually smoke cigarettes, totally fine. You can smoke cigarettes in my car. That person might say, damn, dude, I be wanting a driver that don't mind smoking. I'm choosing him. It's professional because you're telling people in a professional way that it's okay for you to smoke in their car because you may smoke in your car. I don't. So I may say, unfortunately, I don't allow smoking, but I do allow vaping. Somebody might say, hey, this dude don't mind vaping. Dude, I'm going to roll with him. So it's like, hey, there you go. For my PAX card. Oh, yeah. What customization? For my PAX card? Customization for the card. I don't know. For the card. I don't know about customization for the card. I don't know what that means. You got to give me more sentences, man. Tell me more words, because customization for the card, I mean, it looks like this. And it's got PAX on the back. This is about as custom as the card gets to me. It was like, and so is it for Android or X? I got the blunts and Four Locos, exactly. We can't have a video saying that on PAX. Make sure you roll with us, dog. You can bring all the blunts, the Four Locos, the crack, whatever you want to do, man. This is PAX, baby. We smoking on PAX. No, you cannot do that. Bang, you get kicked out. You get block banned. We ban your whole website. But PAX is, I'm telling you, it's one of the only apps out there that directly advertises and markets for you, specifically for you. Not just advertises for drivers out there. Like, no, Uber advertises for drivers. We got a driver in the area. Other apps might say, we got drivers in the area. PAX says, hey, you want to ride with Jeff? You want to ride with Manny? You want to ride with Jamil? You want to ride with Jamie, Danny, Luke? Who you want to roll with? So just let us know and we'll get you set up. This is the only app that says I'm going to directly link you with somebody who we think you fit with. Not only that, we're going to let you choose who you think you fit with. Go through the whole panel. Because when you go to the PAX website, you can go through all the drivers on the site. You might be looking specifically for a woman. So you just go to all the women. You don't even look at me. Cool with me? Because if you don't ride with me, I'll just ride with somebody else. It's cool with that. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that, brother. It takes time, effort, and energy to work on getting clients. That's why these pigeons will ever be Uber, Lyft prostitutes. We the 300, we moving different. Real shit. And even PAX is an app that understands that because these guys, they have watched the barbecue way before they even approached me. They saw how we rolled at the barbecue before they even approached me. So when we sat down and we had a conversation, the match was met. It wasn't like abrasive at all. There was no, oh man, well, I don't do that, man. I don't know. I got to leave it on the app. You know what I'm saying? I got to leave it on the app. I ain't never said that, but you hear these pigeons. Oh no, I got to leave it on the app. No, if Uber and Lyft is cheating us, we have to find a way to make those our clients. PAX says, not only do we want to help you make those your clients, but we want to help you organize those clients. Y'all heard me when I talked about the Waste Management Open, how chaotic it was, how me and Jamie were having issues because I was super tired. I had Jamil on a whole nother, Jamil, Danny, and Luke and Manny were on a whole nother string. Then me, Jamie, and Jamil were on a string. Then Danny, and Luke. We had like 6, 7 different text strings in our phones. All of us did 6 of different. And I was super tired. I was beat. So I text Jamie. I gave her the client's name, gave her the client's number, and I went to sleep. I was beat. I don't even remember hitting a pillow. So if Jamie texts me back, she would have never got no information out of me. That was it. All you're getting is the name and number. I'm gone. If it was all on PAX, guess what? All that information is on PAX, and the entire group can see that. Anybody that we attach to that group, they all see the correspondence between us, the passengers, any drivers. It's all in one database. That's it. So it's not 6 or 7 text strings and you trying to put it together and link it together to find out who said what, when, where, who's doing. No, it's all on one text. And when that transaction is done, that message closes. Now you have another one coming up. That's the joy of PAX. They're going to organize it completely to where you can send a text message, go to sleep, and know the whole group is already dealing with it. You're done. Your client will get picked up from the airport. They will not take a taxi for $140. It was like, man. So it's a lot. It's a lot that you got to deal with. But that's what PAX is doing. PAX is making it easier to organize your private clients and your team all at the same time. Now, if you got somebody who you're just dealing with who don't really deal with your team, just one-on-one, that's cool. But you're always at some point going to need a team to back you up. Even if it's just one rider, you're going to need a team to back you up. So you say, you know what? I'm going to include Jamie on this conversation. I'm going to include Luke on this conversation because I know I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do the best I can do but I might have to send this ride to Luke. I might have to send this ride to Jamie. So I'm going to make sure they're, involved in the transaction. And at the end, I say, hey, you know what? I knew it was going to happen. I got double booked. I got overbooked, which is funny because we were talking about double booking, yesterday? On yesterday's live stream, we were talking about double booking. I picked up some people last night at this restaurant, and it was called, something house, like beer house. I don't know. So I picked these people up, and the lady walked out. She was like, man, it was crazy in there. And she was like, it's never that booked in there. It's way booked. So we talked to the man because they're there all the time. We talked to the manager. We were like, what the hell happened? This place is super booked. She was like, oh yeah, this is not even us. It says we overbooked on purpose. We overbooked on purpose. This is not everybody who was even supposed to be here. A lot of people canceled. Some people didn't just show up. We overbooked on purpose. If everybody would have came that booked, we would have had a line around the corner. But I was saying yesterday, overbook yourself. Be okay with overbooking yourself, having other people to ride with you. I was saying be okay with that. This lady confirmed that because when her and her husband got in the car and they were like, that place was crazy. We never seen it that packed before. That's why. You guys got to overbook yourselves. Pax is the only app that's going to allow you to overbook and not stress. When your clients are texting you, all you got to do is go, Jamil, do me a favor. Can you talk to this client and you're going to be picking them up later? Got it. Don't worry. If Jamil can't do it, I can't do it. He can send it. Jamie, can you do it? I could do it. And it's not even through text messaging no more. Because like I said, a text message stops the moment I go to sleep. When I go to sleep, it's done. Your client is in limbo right now until you wake up or until you're done dealing with whatever you're dealing with. You're in limbo. With Pax, your clients are never in limbo. They're in a system right now with your team. And each person on I think there's 10 people on the team. And we're building these teams right now. There's 10 people on the team, which I think is great. Because there's 5 sides of town, north, south, east, west, and then you got central. So that's your 5 sides of town, north, south, east, west, central. If you got 2 people in each side, that's 10 people. You got 2 central, 2 north, south, east, west, 10 people. So that means even if there's overlap, we can help people out. If I'm way out west and the west is way in central, guess what? We switch. Your team says, hey, I got you. Don't kind of like what me and Manny did with Randy when she had to go to the waste management. I was already south. He says, hey, since you're already south, can you grab Randy? I got her. Don't worry about it. So I picked up Randy and her party. I got them north. Manny was already north, but he had to go west. So it's like when you have a team like that, you can build on that. And everybody came out winning. It was a great day, an easy day, less stress. Everything was great. That's what PAX is all about, making it less stress. But look at Uber and Lyft. What do? They create more stress. They give you surge, but then you find out there's no real bonus added. That stresses you out. Man, I had a $10 surge. How is it still $1 a mile? I had a $10 bonus on here. The trip is normally $1 a mile. So now you're telling me it's $1 a mile, even with 10, it stresses you out. You get to a restaurant, it's closed. You're like, dude, I just drove 7 miles. The restaurant is closed. Now you got to text them and do what you can do to get $3 because you drove 10 miles to this restaurant to pick up this Chinese food, 20 minutes out of your day, and you get $3 for 20 minutes. That's $9 an hour. You're making $9 an hour. These apps were created to create chaos and stress. We finally got an app that says we're going to make it a little bit easier on you guys. This is what we're going to do. We're going to let you as drivers design this app. We're going to let you design it. For the last 5-6 months, we've been working day after day for weeks and weeks and weeks. Make sure the app can do this. Make sure the app can do that. Make sure it can do this. Can we do that? We can do that. Don't worry. And there's a lot more to what this app can do. A lot more than what I'm just saying on this live stream. But I want to at least not overwhelm you guys with the potential of what this app can do. I don't want to overwhelm you. So once we get to using it, I'm going to show everything on my screen, show you how things are laid out, show the potential that we're using it for and all of that. And then you're going to see it and be like, oh shit, I didn't know this app could do all of that. It's growing. This app is going to grow. It's already grown from where we started to where we are now. It's already grown. This was not supposed to be here. This is all new. We didn't even talk about this in the beginning, having like cards where I just touch your phone and all the information pops up. My website on PAX pops up. We never even talked about that. This is all new stuff. So everything I'm showing you now is the growth of PAX even before PAX takes off. It's the growth. All of this stuff was created. We got developers working on like software. All our software is linked to all the hardware we got, all the digital hardware we got. We've got people working behind the scenes. And that's why I told everybody, make sure you get in early, because all the teams that are building everything, man. Oh, I will say, Randy says at some point you need to talk about walking into one of these high-end retail outlets, spending $200 to $300, but walking out with $1,000 in free samples. It's like, it's funny. I don't even go to boutiques. I don't shop at stores, man. I don't understand stores. I don't even go to stores that often. I went to Walmart today and bought dog food and dog treats. That's it. I went in, I got a 45-pound bag of dog food and like a 24-ounce bag of dog treats and walked out. I'm like, I'm out of here. These dogs are going through dog food. So I appreciate you guys supporting the channel, supporting me when I'm not, working. I'm trying to hit the rideshare industry hard. There's literally thousands of channels, thousands of rideshare channels out there. When I say it, I mean it. There are thousands of rideshare channels. And you guys are making this one a success story. I'm not making this. I talk just like anybody else. I'm online like anybody else. People are dropping content like it, but you guys are making this channel more of a success than even what I believed it could be. To sit here with 13,000 subs, to see my videos, popping 500 views in a day, 1,000 views in a day. I only got 13,000 subs. Y'all, I'm watching people with 20,000 subs, 200,000 subs, and they getting the same view count on their videos than we're getting on this little small channel. I'm seeing video channels with 300,000 subs, 300,000 subs. They had a video out for like a few months, 6,500 views. I got a video that was out for 1 month with 6,500 views on it. So here's a channel, 300,000 subs, video sitting on there for 3-4 months, only 6,500 views. I get that in 1 month thanks to you guys. So you guys are out there spreading the word. Y'all are talking to clients. Y'all are letting people know Uber and Lyft are no longer the giants of our community. We are the giants. The drivers are the giants. We're taking our streets back. And when you got apps like Pax having your back, saying we got your back, because Pax already knows if we support these drivers, we keep this money local, we help these drivers build their communities. If we do this, this can be replicated in other cities. Once you start getting rid of these conglomerate giants that are taking over whole cities and whole states, and everybody has their own Pax in their own city, their own team in their own city, all that W-2 money, all that money is all coming to just a handful of drivers. That's what we're aiming for. We're not trying to get shareholders rich and entitled. We're not trying to do that. We want to just get things going to where drivers eat. When drivers eat, thank you, brother. When drivers eat, the community eats. We are the last stop. When money is flying out of everybody's pockets, it's going through technological apps. It's going through Uber. It's going through Lyft. It's going through Amazon. It's going through DoorDash. It's going through Instacart. It's going through Uber Eats. It should be coming to us. We're the community that says, hey, let's keep this money here. When you give it to an app, that money's gone. It ain't coming back. They're going to take as much out and put as little back so they can say, hey, look at our revenue numbers. Look at Uber and Lyft. Uber and Lyft got their asses handed to them for fourth quarter. All the way up to the end of December last year, they had to do their revenue numbers. They did their revenue numbers. I did a video showing how one of the shareholders was like, we see your revenue numbers, but can you be a little more transparent? Can you tell us what's in your gross booking numbers? Like, how much are you guys keeping in fees versus how much the drivers are getting paid? Are you paying drivers a livable wage? That's what the investors was asking Uber and Lyft, because they know something is not making sense. How are your revenue numbers going up, but drivers are getting paid worse and everybody's complaining and these apps are falling apart? What are you guys doing? Are you stealing? Are you lying? You getting kickbacks? What's going on? When you got an app like Pax out there, it's complete transparency. Everything you see on your phone, the rider sees on their phone. You can sit side by side in your car and see exactly what they see 100% of the time. There is no, oh, well, we had to make an adjustment. 100% of the time. You get the rider's phone, you get the driver phone, guess what? You're going to see exactly what they see. You're like, damn, I don't see no variance. There is no variance. The tip is 100% yours. That's what the rider paid. That's what the fees were. And so when Uber, people say, well, Uber's free. Uber don't charge a fee. What? Uber charges people $100 a ride and gives the rider $50. Guess what the other 50 is? Out of your pocket. Because when that money is on your on your 1099 saying you got $100 and you got to deduct that fee, that's what they charge you, a fee to be on their platform. You got a $50 fee to drive on their platform for a ride that paid you $50. You got taxed at 100% tax rate, 100% tax rate. People will pay 15% tax rate and complain. 15% tax rate on $50 is what? About $7? I don't even know. I don't know. Probably about $7 or 17 maybe. I don't even know. But to sit up and go, oh, well, Uber don't tax us because I don't ever see the money. They just take it up front. Sounds like W-2 employee shit. Because when you get your paycheck, guess what? All the money's gone and you were waiting for a refund at the end of the year because you don't know what they took out. You look at your pay stub to know what they took out. Damn, they took out this, they took out that. So you don't even see that as being your money until tax time comes. Now it's your money and you want a refund now. But all year it ain't your money. You don't care about it all year until tax time. I need my money. I need my money. It's been your money the whole time. But you said, I don't see it on my check. I don't see it in that number, so it ain't mine. I'm gonna spend this $800. But your check was like $1,300. Yeah, but I got $800 on my check. I got a check for $800. No, you got a check for $1,300. But all the other shit was fees they took out. And now you got to try to get that money back at the end of the year. It's called a refund. You're trying to get your money back. With PAX, everything's right up front. There ain't no, oh, well, I don't know how much I got. I don't know how much the fees were. The fees are always going to be what they're going to be, 35%. If somebody pays the app $100, you're getting $65 plus you keeping your tip. $20 tip, you're getting $85. You're like, damn, I just got $85 and I went 15 miles. I got $85 to go 15 miles. This shit is crazy, man. What app pays you $85 to go 15 miles? PAX. Damn. I went 20 miles, man. I got, $90 going 20, 25. What the hell? PAX. Because it's all transparent. It's all in front of you. And when people hear the word 35%, 20%, they freak out. Well, Uber's taking 50 to 60 to 70% of some of these rides. And when you're getting 35, when you're getting 65% of a number that's more fair, you're going to say, oh shit, I'm actually being paid more. And there's no question. There's no anxiety to these numbers. I don't feel anxious when these numbers, I'm like, okay, I can see. All right, I'm kicking out $300-$400 days with no stress. Kicking out, and these people are rebooking me. I already know what my day looks like from the get-go. I know what part of town to be on. I'm not picking up girls who were dropped off in alleyways, calling drivers bitches and hoes and stuff. It's like, you don't deal with that. These are your people now. Everything's easier now. You know the music to listen to. You know what you drinking in the car, what they smoking in the car. No weed. With Manny and them, they might be smoking cigars in the car, riding around smoking cigars and shit. But for me, nah. You can vape. You can probably vape in my car. I'll let that slide. That's a vape. But man. But yeah, man, it's like, oh, what up, Big Horn Cave? I ain't seeing there. Hey, speaking of apps, how's Hum doing these days? Slowly picking up? Well, this is funny that you say something about Hum. And y'all know me, I still support Hum. I'm still a member of their group. I'm a member of their app because I actually left my membership on there and everything, which is something I'm going to talk to you about later. But I had my app on for 24 hours. I left it on for 24 hours. I turned it on and forgot it was even on. It was on for 24 hours. It rang. A ping came through for about a fraction of a second. This shit's worse than Trip Radar. I don't even think people are even looking at it rings and people just grab the ride. They don't even look. They don't even analyze it. It's like, and it's gone. Like, what the fuck was that? I'm like, oh shit, that was a Hum ride. Man, I must have had my app running. It'd be on for 24 hours and you get a ping that lasts like a half of a second. They got these things called live requests. So if I go through here, let me see. I'm gonna go through here and show you what Hum is. So you go through Hum and you type in live requests. Well, you don't type it in. It's a section at the bottom. So you hit live requests and this screen pops up. You can't see it. You can't see it, but I can. It says live requests. So that screen pops up and usually there may be a ride in there. It might be. Sometimes it's 1 or 2 rides a day. Somebody requests a ride, like a scheduled ride for later. They say, hey, I need to be picked up at 5 p.m. and they'll throw it in here. It might sit in there for 15, 20 minutes, depending on what part of town it's in. Sometimes it could be something in Casa Grande. It could be something in like Sedona. It could be anywhere, like way the fuck out somewhere. So a lot of times the ones that are sitting in there for a long time is because it's way too far out. Nobody wants it. But for the most part, it to me is like it's almost like the pigeon trip radar. Because I mean, you get a half-second ring on your phone, and I will turn, because I do my private rides through it. I'll sit there and I'll show you. I'll do all my private rides through it because I like to I use it for my commercial insurance part. I mean, it's a very smart app to have for commercial insurance. Very smart. Anybody who doesn't have it on their phone and you don't have commercial insurance, if you're in Arizona or Idaho and you don't have Hum on your phone, you're not that bright. And I'm not saying you're a stupid person. I'm just saying you're not that bright. It takes a really bright person to understand why I still have this on my phone. It's commercial insurance. Anything can happen. What if I'm driving and my wheel pops off and I got Hum and I go bam and I hit something? Guess what? Hum covers it. I don't have to pay for it. I was doing a Hum ride. My wheel popped off. I hit something. Hum covers it all. I just got to come up with the deductible to fix my car. That's it. That's why I say, if you don't have that coverage and you want to come out of pocket $60,000 to repair some shit, then cool. But I may only want to pay $5,000 instead of $60,000. I want to save myself $55,000. So I got this app that I paid $30 a month for, because I got it on Sedan. I paid $30 a month, and it saves me from paying $55,000 more than what I probably would have to pay, because I paid $30. If I didn't pay the $30, I'm in the hole for $60,000 because my wheel came off and I hit something by mistake. It ain't always bad driving. Accidents happen. You might have a blowout. Manny, you just had a blowout on one of your vehicles. He was saying this morning he had a blowout this morning or yesterday on one of his vehicles. So he had a blowout. Imagine if I had a blowout and all of a sudden, bam, I hit something. I'm running PAX. Guess what? I'm running Hum. Hum covers it. I'm not worried about it. But it's not an app that you could use in the way that Hum is. Hum is going to be, PAX is going to be more for like scheduling rides, scheduling teams, scheduling group rides. We got a group ride coming up that's about, I don't know how many people we had. I think it's 25 to 30 people. 25 to 30. So I don't know if Jamie, she was going to set that up. She's got to take the man and his wife. And she takes the man and his wife, then they may potentially set up a ride where we got 35 people. 30 people. Now that's 5 vehicles. We'll be using 5 vehicles in one convoy. We call it the presidential convoy. So we're going to have a presidential convoy of 5 black SUVs. And we're taking 30 people to a location if Jamie can close a deal. If she can't, that's cool. Like I said, it takes a lot to get 5 vehicles together, 5 busy people together. It takes a lot. And if we can't lock that deal in, that's cool. We always got another. We got another one coming up February the 20th. Me, Jamil, Luke, we got one coming up February the 20th. We got another presidential convoy coming up. So we already locked that convoy in. I think Jamil got a deposit on that one. But Jamil never gave us a portion of the deposit. You playing us, man. I just realized that. You took a deposit on that presidential convoy and you never gave us. We all booked that shit on our phones and you kept the deposit, Jamil. You sneaky, dirty mother. You can hold that deposit. Just make sure you just pay us out what we agreed on. Because keep the deposit. You keep it because they're going to pay it anyways. If they cancel, sure, give us a cut of it. But they're not going to give a cut of it. They're not going to give us a cut. They're not going to cancel. So keep the deposit because that's probably your portion anyways. And then when we finally do the ride, then just pay us out what it was. So you don't have to give us a part of the deposit, bro, because they're not canceling. Trust me, they're not. These people are legit. They're solidly going to do this ride with us. And the people are like, man, he took the deposit and didn't give them none because they didn't cancel yet. And if one of your teammates takes a deposit, that deposit don't have to be paid to you. Jamil keeps the deposit. He keeps it. And so if the people cancel, then he disperses the deposit to us. But if they don't cancel and they do the ride, we get paid what we all agreed upon the day the ride is done. That's how it works. And I know a lot of people don't understand business, but it's like I said, it's unearned revenue, liabilities, assets, shit like that. That deposit is an unearned revenue. It's a deposit right now. It's a non-refundable deposit. So it's almost like an asset, but it's still an asset, but it's unearned revenue as the asset. Now, the day that we actually do the ride, we earn the revenue. It gets off of our balance sheet. It goes on our income statement. Now it's money now. It goes cash in bank. We can debit cash in bank. We're going to credit the revenue side. So we're all good on each one of our individual books. We're all good. We debit one, credit the other one. Everybody walks away. But for right now, Jamil has the deposits, and keep it. Say if the deposit, then I will pass it on to all of us. That's what I'm saying, man. Wait, he said Jamil uses those McDonald's chicken nuggets. This motherfucker got chicken nugget sauce all down his shirt. Yeah, motherfucker, I got your deposit. It's like, what? Man. Hey, Nathan, my brother, Nathan. Hey, now everybody needs to realize, man, Nathan, this is one of the men, him and Robert, Matt. These three guys, they're the ones they believe in drivers so much. Not only do they believe in drivers, but they're the ones who are helping get packs up and off the ground. These guys are making sure that we can prove that it works here in Phoenix. We can prove that the teammate mentality works, because you guys have seen it work on the barbecue. You all seen teammate work on the barbecue. Now you're going to see it work not only on the barbecue, but see it work in a professional capacity to where our websites are linked to our professional atmosphere and our team atmosphere. If we can make it work, we would love to bring it to other cities. That means me, Jamil, Jamie, Manny, Nathan, Matt, we're going to have to get up. Daniel, Robert, we're going to have to get up. And we're going to have to travel to another city to sit another group down and to replicate exactly what we're doing in Phoenix. But we got to make it work in Phoenix. And I have no doubt that it will work in Phoenix, because we've been doing this teammate thing. You have a group of drivers who are not greedy. We have given each other so many private clients and private rides and shifted rides and help me out. And you take this person, I'll take this person. Hey, can you come help me? We've done it so well. Not a single one of us have ever been greedy saying, well, I want to keep all the money, so I'm not going to tell anybody, or I'm going to try to do all 6 clients in one day. I don't stress myself out and try to do 6 people in one day. If I know Jamil says, dude, I'm free. Hey, here's a number. Jamie says, hey, I'm free. Hey, here's a number. Can you do me a favor and call this person and let them know? Like I told Jamie, just like you guys heard on the video I dropped this morning, the sorority girls that I had, you heard me on the video tell those girls, I have a woman named Jamie on my team. She drives an Escalade. I said that in my video because I am prepping these girls that they're going to start paying one of my teammates. They won't pay me. They're going to pay one of my teammates. We believe in team in Arizona. We are not greedy at all. We believe in spreading the money, supporting each other, because it's going to come back in weird ways. The money's going to come back. It's going to take time, but it will come back. You see a lot of greedy drivers out there. No, I'm not giving nobody my clients. Hell no, I mean, y'all ain't stealing my clients. These are people who belong to my team, I believe, even if they never met my team yet. These people they're going to meet somebody on my team, because I can't do this all by myself. Hacks. Like I said, Nathan, Matt, Robert, these guys, Daniel, Danny Bunn, these guys believe in us enough to say we are willing to see if this vision can come to fruition. There's not a lot of people that strong out there, that bold out there to sit down with a group of people and say, we're going to see if this idea can come to fruition. Let's make this team concept work. If it works, let's get it to another city. Let's get it to another city. And I told everybody, make sure you get to paxapp.io and you sign up, because today's price is not always yesterday's price. Today's price is not, today is free for me to get this. It was free for me to get this. It's free. But imagine having to replicate this. Now, you only had to do this for like what, 10, 15, 20 people, because we had to get the shit up and running. Imagine having to do this for 1,000 people at once. You know what I pay to be on Hum? I pay $30 a month to be on Hum. $30. That's forever. $30 forever. In a year, that's $360 a year. $360 a year. If I have my SUV on there, I got to pay like $60, and that's a month forever. $720 a year to be on Hum. $720 a year to be on Hum. Now, once we start producing these on mass scale, it might be a one-time fee of anywhere between $50 and $75. That's it. It ain't no $360 a year. It ain't no $720 a year. It's a $75 fee once. It gets you your own website. It gets you these, and you get a replacement. So let's say you lose one, you get a replacement because it's included. So you're basically getting 4 of these. You're getting 2 of these, 2 of these. You're getting somebody to actually design your website, do your videos for you, administrate it all, and all you do is work. You go out and meet clients, and you might see something pop up in your thing. Hey, where did this person come from? They saw your video on Pax, and they said, hey, I want that driver. Man, I want James Look to be my driver. I want James Look to be, I like him. He's a cool guy. And you might be like, damn, PAX set me up with like 4 clients last week because we're out promoting and marketing PAX, and people are going to PAX, seeing who's on PAX, and they're looking at your interviews, and you saying, well, I'm out here swiping my card and doing my card, and everybody's on my shit. Like I said, I pay Hum. I support Hum at a tune of $360 per year, every year. $360 per year, every year. If I'm paying $60 a month to Hum, I'm paying $60 a month per year, every year. That's $720 a year I pay every year if I drive on Hum. In 2 years, I'm paying $1,400, $1,400 if I drive on Hum, drive an SUV for 2 years, $1,400. But if I drive on PAX, I pay $75 once and never again. That's it. I'm done. $75. Yep. And that basically buys your marketing material and your access to the database. And we pay people to go in and do your server. I don't do this shit. I'm on YouTube. But we have to pay people to go in, create your videos, create your websites, doctor all your shit up to where it links with Android, it links with iOS. That's what it links with. So when people say, man, you mean, bro, you pay Uber $50 per ride. You pay Uber $20 per ride. If you do Uber at $20 per ride and you do 100 rides a week, guess what? You just paid Uber $2,000 that week. You paid them $2,000 that week, and I'm saying $75, and you paid them $2,000 that week. Business, man. Business. Understand what we saying? Nobody's going to get shit that's worth something for free. You don't even get me for free. It's like if YouTube wasn't paying me, or Bighorn Kev wasn't helping me out, supporting me, Manny wasn't helping me out, supporting me, guess what? I'd be in the streets right now driving to make money because the roof over my head is not free. My mortgage company wants their money. They want their money. So I tell folks, if you ain't willing to invest in yourself, you're not willing to invest in business. What did I told y'all the other day? I bought software. First, I bought StreamYard at almost $300 a year. I bought StreamYard myself for $300 a year. That's every year, every year. This $75 once. I bought StreamYard $300 a year for every year. 2 years is $600. I'm still at $75. I just bought new software called whatever, Keeps It Everywhere, some weird shit. I bought that for $72 a year, and I have to renew it every year. That's $72 a year. What else did I just spent money on something else. Spotify. Spotify's running me $13 to $15 a month. YouTube Premium runs me $15 a month. So I spend a ton of money investing money to make this podcast work. And you guys help me make this podcast work. But in the same time, $75 is a one-time shot and it's done. It's done. $75, we're done. It's like, why? Because we know it works and it does this and it does that. And you're done. Over a year, 12 months, $75 in 12 months is what? About $8 maybe? I don't know what it is. $6 a month basically is what it is. $6 a month. $6 per month. $6 a month. You divide that by 30 days. $6 in 30 days is what? 20 cents a day or something weird like that? 20 cents a day. 20 cents a day. And they're going to build you a website. Build you a website to where you do like this. Look, you see my phone, you do like this. You go, pops up, you hit OK, boop, and it pops up. For 20 cents a day, you can get all the clients you want to get. All you do is tap your card on something. Bam, tap your card. All you do is keep this in the back of your car. You put this on your car. Bam, they hit it with their phone. For 20 cents a day, you getting all of this shit to make money. All of this to make money. So if you tell me at 20 cents a day, I'm giving you 20 cents a day, and you're giving me the ability to make $400 off of a 20-cent investment, I'm out of here. You telling me for 20 cents a day, I can make $400 a day? This shit's better than the stock market. Somebody do the math. What's the percentage on 20 cents a day and me making $400 off of a 20 cents a day? If I can make $400 off that, what's the math on that? And you got motherfuckers out there, I can't, 75 is a lot. 20 cents a day? Come on, man. I'm not messing with people, man. I'm a businessman. We invest, we making moves out here. I got a $30,000 truck sitting outside next to a $43,000 car outside, and you telling me $75, man. Don't talk to me. We in here doing this, man. We doing this. We trying to make moves, man. So I'm proud of everybody on the PAX crew. Proud of everybody on the PAX crew for believing in us, charging us 20 cents a day. Possibly, we still talking about it. We still talking about it. Because I told him, I said, well, guess what? There's a lot of drivers out there that's used to pigeon shit. They're used to believing that, ooh, Uber's free. I can download Uber for free. But Uber's also charging you $20 a ride in fees, $50 a ride in fees. You do 2 rides at $50 in fees, that's $100. And that's only on 2 rides. That's on you $100 on 2 rides. Look at this. Check this shit out. You talking about $100 on 2 rides. You know how many rides I've done on Lyft? 6,006 rides. So 6,006 rides, let's say 6,006, I'm gonna do something. 6,006 rides times, let's say $20 a ride. I just paid $120,120 in fees, or $75. $120,120 in fees, or $75. Don't tell me about business. You think Uber and Lyft is free? This shit ain't free. You getting played, man. I did 6,006 rides on Lyft. If they average charging me $20 in fees per ride, I just paid them $120,120. $75. I'm gonna do 120,120 minus $75. That's the difference that I would have in my bank right now at this current moment. $120,045 would be in my bank if I did 6,006 rides on PAX versus doing that shit on Lyft. If I did, and that's just an increase. I already got my money already, but this is an increase. This is an extra 120 grand that I don't have right now today. This is money that I would have sitting in the bank somewhere instead of giving all this shit to Lyft, letting it leave my community. Letting it leave my $120,000 is leaving my community. That's an average of $20 per ride in fees. $120,000 I just gave away. I gave away 120 grand. When PAX is like, we want to keep that $120,000 here. Why do we need to get at the Lyft? Why do we need that? I just showed y'all a ride the other night where Uber charged $95 and I got $45. Imagine $50. Imagine $50 times 6,006 rides. That's $300,000. $300,300. What if I'm sitting there going, so you telling me, let me subtract $75 from that. That's how much money I would have in my bank right now. And that's just the fees that Uber's taking from me. They're saying, we're going to refund you all the fees we took from you, and we're just going to charge you $75. We're going to charge you $70. Uber's free. Uber ain't free because that's how much I gave Uber. Lyft ain't free because that's how much I gave Lyft. So it's people out there that don't understand business who walking around saying shit's free. This is how much money we're giving away to these apps. This is how much money you were giving away. And you saying 75 is a lot. Motherfucker, you're dumb. 75 is not, look at this. This is what you giving away because you saying 75 is a lot. 75 that's dollars right there. 75 is a lot. Try $300,000 if you think 75 is a lot. We trying to keep that money here. We gotta build shit to keep shit here. We gotta build it. It ain't free. It's not free. None of this is free. Me doing YouTube is not free. You think YouTube sent me this microphone? This is a $300 microphone. This boom is about $90. This laptop was about $500. This laptop was about $700. This big ass monitor back here I bought for myself. None of this shit in here is free. If you're not ready to do business, this may not be the channel for you. Just saying. Just saying. If you looking for some free shit, you might want to go spend this on some free shit. You might want to go spend that on some free shit. This is about business around here, man. Oh, y'all gotta pay tax and all. I'm glad you said that, Paul. I gotta pay taxes on all that. Only an idiot pays taxes on gross revenue. Only an idiot pays taxes on gross revenue. Let me say that again. Only an idiot pays taxes on gross revenue. There's a reason why they call it net income. It's not called gross revenue. If I make $100, you can't tax me on $100. That's gross revenue. Net income is what you need to tax. Let me work that number down to what is a taxable income. Once it hits taxable income, that's what you can tax. You don't tax gross revenue. Only an idiot would pay tax on gross revenue. This is accounting 101 shit. Only an idiot would pay taxes on gross revenue. If you know how to generate expenses, you know how to invest in business, you know how to make shit pop, you fuck around, pay $0 in taxes. You fuck around, pay $0 in taxes, making this much money. You can pay $0 in taxes. Because if I make $300,000 and I spend $300,000, my net income is zero. Zero. Understand tax accounting. People out there that don't know tax accounting think you pay taxes on gross revenue. You guys are idiots. Trust me. I do this shit for a living. I do it for a living. Used to do this shit for corporate America. You think corporate people would pay me if I was stupid? Jeff, why the hell are our tax checks going out to the U.S. government in this amount? What the hell are you doing in there? Oh, we made $42 million in sales last year, sir. Yeah, we made $42 million in sales last year, but we had a net loss of $100,000, you idiot. Why'd you pay tax on $42 million? Because it's gross revenue, sir. Fired. Fired. Net income is net income for a reason. Taxable income is taxable income for a reason. Gross revenue is gross revenue for a reason. If you know accounting, if you don't know business, stay away from that shit. Give it to a tax accountant and just walk away. Just walk away. Because you don't know that much. Let these tax accountants do their job. You don't know their job. You walk. I do taxes. Do I do other people's taxes? No. Because I ain't signing my name to none of y'all shit. Because y'all could be lying and have me hemmed up looking like fucking Arthur Anderson. Doubt it. I ain't doing nobody's shit. No. See little coders in that. They say, oh, you already know, Abby. You already know. You already know. Look at that. Last year on Uber alone, rider payments were $12K fees, $5K income, $7K fuel alone and Explorer, $10K, $3K in losses, $0 paid in taxes, baby. $0 paid in taxes. But you got those people. If you got $100 tip, you gotta pay taxes on $100. Motherfucker, shut up. Shut up. You got a $50 tip, you gotta pay taxes on $50. Shut up. Shut up. If you get $1,000, you gotta pay tax on $1,000. Shut up. I don't listen to people that don't know tax accounting. Don't even fucking talk to me. It's not even worth my time explaining it. I don't even listen to that. Nope. Shut up. Just walk. Get away from me. Get away from me. And Greg said they have to do a bunch of sketchy shit to be proud of whatever. Trust me, Greg. That's 100 on that one. Got to do a bunch of sketchy shit to be profitable every quarter. Bunch of sketchy shit. Yeah, bunch. Hold on, let me go in here real. I forgot I was over here. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I did something wrong. Did I do this right? Hold up. Oh yeah, this was right. All right, I was just making sure. All right. Wait a minute. I don't think I did it right. Hold up. Let me do something real quick. Oh man, you know what? The whole time I knew something was wrong. Man, the whole time we was here, we were never on Facebook. That's cool. That's cool. Because Facebook didn't need to know all that anyways. Now we brought Facebook in. We had our own live stream without Facebook. So now we can let the kids in. Let's let the kids in. Yeah, the barbecue's over. Let the kids in. It's time to eat cupcakes and shit. Look at that. 2023 had 10K taxable business income. Exactly, Paul. I tell folks, you can fuck around and make $200,000 this year, $200,000, and only have $10,000 taxable. That's just how it is. Tax code got like 10 million fucking phrase, 10 million rules or something weird like that. You don't think there's a lot hidden in there to help people out how they can save money? I mean, there's a lot you can do. You can even carry losses forward. If I lose $100,000 this year, but I make $10,000 profit next year, guess what? Now my loss is at $90,000. Carry that shit forward. Next year I make $20,000. Now my loss is at $70,000. Guess what? I can fuck around and not pay tax for the next 10 years riding on that $100,000 loss. It's like, and don't let me have another loss within a loss. Now I can just magnify my loss now. Shit. Don't mess with us. We know how to do accounting around here. We're 101. We're 404. You're 101. Like shit. Minus 10K. Minus. He said minus, and minus is minus. He said minis. That's minis 10K. My name is Paul Gray, and I got minis 10K. It's minus Linus. Paul, you're funny, dude. I like that. Only me and Paul get that. That's it. That joke's for me and Paul. He said, that's minis 10K. That's minus Linus. Man, was that Hutton? That's E.F. Hutton. Oh, yeah, I like that. Hutton talking. E as in E.F. Hutton. Oh, yeah. See, more power to Pax and the small apps put more bread on our table. I'm telling you, James, man, we trying to get it, man. We trying to get it. We're trying to get it. And I just believe, man, I truly believe that as riders out here are waking up, as the riders are, because I let y'all hear exactly what people are talking about in my car. A lot of riders may do it, may not do it. And y'all know me, I talk just like this to my people in the car. I don't give a shit. Jeff, you can't cuss around your people. They cuss around me. Shit, we're all grown-ups in my car. I own that car. I got the title on that car. But Jeff, this is business. Hey, they cussing at me. So I'm cussing back. If they came at me proper, saying, Jeff, I know, thank you for coming and pick us up. We're going to pray right now before we start our joys. Everybody please hold hands and start praying together. I'm going to do it because they want to pray before we, I ain't going to say, hell no, motherfucker, let my motherfucker hand. No, that's weird. That might jump out the damn car. They're like, okay, let's pray. Cool. But if they get in my car, they be like, what's up, motherfucker? What? I'm going to be like, shit, ain't nothing up, man. That's how I'm going to be. You get the energy off the people getting in your car. So everybody I talk to is not the same. I ride around with sanctified people. I ride around with shitty people. It just depends on who gets in my car. Luckily for me, I'm diverse enough to realize the energy around me. I'm self-aware that I can act like these people and not even be like these people. I'm from the hood. I can act hood as a motherfucker, but I can turn around and talk business with the people who get in my car right after them. That's just how I was blessed to be versatile. I was blessed to come from nothing, grew up around people who were in business, and now I got both aspects of the coin. We could talk hood, we could talk good. Don't make a difference to me. Shit, how you want to do it? A lot of people can't do it. A lot of people can't do it. You trying to get them to talk business, they can't do it. They stay stuck on stupid. No. Because I look forward to the jokes of straight clowning on the barbecue. We there yet? We there yet? Say, people may mistaken ride services treating it like you're a W-2 instead of being an independent contractor. Real shit, real shit. That's what I'm talking about, man. Lyft rider payments, 80.6K, fees, 39K, income, 40.9K. And then out of that, you got to take out all your car note, your insurance, any interest, any repairs, any fuel expense. Man, that 40.9K can drop all the way to 10K real quick. It could drop to 10K because just think how much you spend on gas. Let's say my truck cost me $90 to fill up. $90 to fill up. Let's just say that. And let's say I fill up twice a week. That's $180 a week. Let's just say that. I don't really, but because I don't drive that much. But for somebody that did. So that's 180 times 52 weeks. That's $9,360 in fuel alone. Exactly. 10K last year in gas. That's what I'm just saying. $9,360. That's me filling up twice a week, only twice a week for 52 weeks. Now, let's say I fill up 3 times a week. That's $270 times 52 weeks. $14,040. $14,040 if I'm filling up 3 times a week, doing a ton of trips in this big ass truck. But I get about 550 miles. So 550 miles times 3 times a week is 1,650 miles. 1,650 miles per week. But if I'm making, let's say, $3 a mile, that means I'm making $4,950. So I'm spending about $270 to make make $5,000 basically. So I'm spending $270 to make $4,950 divided by 270. So my money is jumping 18% or something weird like that. 18.3%. Now, 18.3 times. That's what it is. So I'm multiplying my money, but that's only if I'm getting $3 a mile. So that's $4,950 I've made. Let me back up some. I don't even know what I did before that. It was 16 some hundred miles. It was 550 times 3. So 1650 miles a week. So 1650 miles a week. So let's say 1650 miles, and I drive that every week for 52 weeks. That's 85,800 miles a year. 85,800 miles a year, but I'm going to take a 65 cents tax deduction. Let's go 65 cent tax deduction. Man, what the fuck just happened? Back up. Times 52. That's 85,800. So 85,800 times 0.65. So if I get a 65 cents, well, I don't think they give us a 65 cent deduction because that's a lot of miles. 85,000 miles a year, 85,000 miles a year. And if they say, well, you get 65 cents per mile as a deduction, that means 55,000 miles, 85,000 miles a year. And they're giving me 65 cents per mile. That's like $55,000. Does that even sound right? I'm getting a $55,000 write-off. No, that don't sound right. Because it's 85,800 miles a year. 85.8. No, that is right because it's miles to dollars. I wish they had dollar signs and shit on here because I'm mixing my dollars up with miles. So $85,800 times 0.65 is 55,770 miles. Yeah, because if it was $1 a mile write off, then I get $85,800 off. But it's 65 cents a mile. Therefore, $55,000 write off. So if you're driving 85,000 miles a year, you're getting a 55,000 mile write off, 5570. But also if I'm driving 85,800 miles a year times $3 a mile, if my average, that's $257,000 a year I'm making as income. $257,000, and I'm writing off $55,000 right off the bat. So I'm walking away with $202,000 to start my deductions of fuel, parts, interest, car note, everything. So that's only if I'm driving 85,000 miles a year. Me, I maybe drive 25,000, maybe 30,000, maybe. So ain't no way in hell I'm driving 85,000 miles because that's 1,600 miles a week. that ain't happening. It's like, man, exactly, endorphin, exactly. This right here, for everybody out here bitching all the time, you gotta pay taxes on that $50 tip. You gotta, endorphin just said it. You never have to pay taxes if you drive an Uber because you're putting on too many miles. That's a huge write-off. 65 cents a mile when they're paying you 65 cents a mile for the damn ride. You're doing charity rides all damn day. Even if you got paid 75 cents a mile, 10 cents a mile, 10 cents a mile is what you're getting paid. That's your revenue. 10 cents a mile is your revenue. That's it. Because if you're saying, well, I'm making, 75 cents a mile for every trip I take. Well, 65 cents is your write-off. So you're making 10 cents a mile. That's it. Multiply 10 cents times how many miles you drove, and that's your adjusted gross income, your AGI. And then you turn around and say, well, now I got to deduct fuel. I got to deduct my car note, my insurance, any repairs. Your ass is probably negative $15,000, negative $20,000 right now. How much money you make last year? Actually, I paid $25,000 to drive Uber. What? Yeah, I paid $25,000. What, man? I'm negative 15 grand. I don't owe a penny. I'm in a hole. Shit, I'm paying to drive. And that's how it feels for real. By the time you finish with all your bills and everything, you have no money left. You like, where is all this money going that I'm making driving Uber? Where is it going? I should be having some positive money around here. But you messing around saying, man, I'm taking out loans just to make it. That means you're paying. Look at all the payday loan videos. People, come get a payday loan. If you're a rideshare driver, get a payday loan. You're basically paying Uber to drive Uber. If you so in the hole, you're taking out loans just to pay your bills. That means you're paying Uber to drive Uber. You can't afford your house, food, clothes, car, entertainment, because everybody needs entertainment. My dogs are my entertainment. So I got to buy dog treats all the time. These motherfuckers are entertaining. I'm going to tell you how entertaining they are. I'm going to show you how funny this shit is. This is how entertaining my dogs are. This is what I do. I bug them all the time, and I make them take pictures with me. This is what they look like. These dogs be cracking me up. They be looking at me like, bro, you stupid. Look, that's what they look like. He be like this. So I take a picture of him, and then my other dog, I message this dog all the time. Where is he at? Where is he at? And these two, they don't like me. I make them wear glasses and shit. This is my entertainment. It's making them look like idiots. Where is that? Where's my girl dog? And this fool right here, he's just happy. So that's my entertainment. So you got to have entertainment expense, which means I got to buy dog treats, dog food, basic stuff. So that's my entertainment expense. So you get all this stuff, you got to live your life. And if you still got to take out payday loans just to make it, and you're driving Uber and Lyft, you're paying Uber to drive Uber. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You might need to get some private clients under your belt. You might need to, like I said, taxes on the way. And we're going to try to get it in other cities too. There's this right here could be the card that ace in the hole. It's like when you go playing poker and you say, what cards you got? Man, I got 2 jacks, 2 queens, and a pax. Gotcha, bitch. Uber's like, oh, he played 2 queens, a jack, and a pax on us. Bam, we can't get him no more. Damn it. Yep, you ain't getting me, baby. 2 queens, a jacks, and a pax. I'm out of here, Uber. Because y'all can see on my Uber account, I got zeros. I don't drive that shit. Even doing waste management, everybody's like, man, I was jamming doing Uber. I was jamming. Uber don't pay me. They don't pay me my worth. I'm sorry, I don't break. I do not break. I'm not going to be sitting here doing $1.50 a mile rides, people getting charged. And I did that one Uber ride, that comfort, I picked them people up, and they ended up tipping me out, making it a lot better. But I ended up getting $62 for that after all. I picked them, they paid $95, I got $45. Then they end up tipping me and everything, making it $62. So I'm glad they did that, because it feels like I got 62 out of 95 instead of 45 out of 95. But the fact that they had to tip me means they paid way over $100 for a ride, way over 100, and I only got $62 for that. I don't like being played like that, man. I just don't. It don't feel good. It don't feel good when somebody play you and you know they played you. That's why Uber will not be transparent in Colorado. They know they playing people, and it does not feel good being played. Uber knows they playing us, and they say we shouldn't have to show y'all all the shit up front. We should be allowed to do what we do. No, because we're independent contractors. And when I find out somebody's paying $95 and I'm riding up, and they say, oh, Jeff, we're going to give you 45 on this. Bro, you just paid 95 just the other night. Oh, man. This is a lie. This is a lie. This is a lie right here. Let me show you what a lie looks like. Wait a minute. What was yesterday? The 14th. This is a bold-faced lie. So, I think this was the last one. Yes. So I picked these kids up. Now, it was a $23 black SUV. I almost said no. I was this close to saying no, because it was 6.6 miles total. 3 miles to get to them and 3 miles to drop off. 6.6 miles. $23, which is not even $4 a mile. On Valentine's Day, it's not even $4 a mile, which is cool. Not even $4 a mile. I pull up. The kid's like, yeah, this is on my mom's account. It was him. It was his name, though. He was cool. He said, yes, it's on my mom's account. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. He says, man, my mom, she was kind of upset. I said, why? He said, because she paid $54 for this ride. I said, what? I said, bro, I'm getting $23. He says, no way. So I show him my phone. I said, dude, I'm getting $23 for this ride. And he's like, I said, yeah, man, your mom said she paid $50. He said, she paid $54 for it. So I'm chatting with him on the phone. I'm giving my card. I give his buddy my card. And they're like, yeah, man, give me one, man. This is bullshit. They live right over by my son's middle school. So they live right by his old middle school. Easy, right around the corner. I was coming home anyways. So I was like, all right, cool. Drop him off, this and that. I end the ride. The app freezes. His mom paid $54. The app freezes. It says processing. It won't let me see nothing. Like the whole screen just went black. And it says, so I go to it and it says processing, taking longer to calculate ride than normal. So I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. And then he also told me his buddies left. They left because every time they would get a raise, he says, dude, you're the 5th driver to take this. He said, because people kept canceling and canceling and canceling and canceling, and you were the last person to take it. So it must have been lower than this from the beginning. I don't know. His mom paid $54. It's calculating. As soon as it pulls up, it says passenger payment, $45. It says $45.33. The insurance was $3. The Lyft fee, like what they take extra, because was $18. I got $23. So they took $21 and I took $23. So they took $21, I took $23, but he said they paid $54 and Lyft said they paid $45. He said they paid, so $9 is missing. So instead of 18, did they really take 27? Because $3 is the insurance. $3 is the insurance, which is basically $1 per mile that I drove them because it was only 3 miles, so about $1 per mile. But it says $18 is what Lyft took. It should be 27 if they really paid 54 and not 45. Because he even said, my mom said she was tripping, man. She's like, what? And he was like, Mom, it's a whole group of us. It's a group of us. She says, well, that's a lot of money for a ride. Well, it's a group of us. That's how much they cost. It's a whole group of us. So when I pull up, he was like, yeah, man, my buddy's already left already, man. This is bullshit. And I told him, man, my mom just paid like $54 for this ride for all of us. And now it's just him and his buddy. It's 2 people. I get there and it's 2 people. So they like, he's like, she's going to be pissed when she finds out she paid all this money just for 2 people. We could have just took a regular car. He said, but they already left already. I couldn't just cancel the ride. So you were like the 5th person to take it. They got mad and they left. I was like, well, shit. I said, hey, tell you what, here's my card. And that's the one who was like, well, do you take Apple Pay? And I was like, nah, I got an Android, man. And he was like, oh, man, because usually I do Apple Pay. My mom, she gets me all the rides and stuff on her account and everything. I'm on her. I was like, okay, man, she's going to be pissed. I said, well, you ain't got to tell her it wasn't a full car. So you ain't got to tell her everybody left already. It's like, shit, just be like, yeah, we made it home safe and call it good. He started laughing and shit. I was like, man, but it's like, that's what I believe they charge them people $54. But the screen was kind of wonky when I ended the ride. So maybe they really did adjust it $9 down, which I doubt they would adjust it because the people paid the money. It came up on my screen as 45 saying Lyft took 21 and I took 23 on a black SUV. Well, I should have probably just canceled it. But I was like, nah, it was headed towards my house anyway. So I was like, I'll take it. 6 miles, $23. I'll take it. Fuck it. I'll take it. I'm headed that way anyways. I could drive that way for free and get nothing, or I could just drive that way and get this $20. And it was good. I took it because I ended up giving them my card. And, I think David and all these guys today, this morning, was saying that I should get an iPhone. And I think you guys are right. I had an iPhone in 2011. I had an iPhone in 2011. That was the last time I had an iPhone. But if I got to do Apple Pay, then I'm going to have to get a different business machine. I love my Android. I'm going to keep my Android. Hell yeah, I'm going to keep my Android. But if Apple Pay is a way to expand my base of people who can pay me, then maybe I should have an iPhone like in my glove box. Somebody say, well, you got Apple Pay? Actually, I do. All I need is about 4 or 5 of those Apple Pay clients a month, and the phone basically pays for itself, maybe. I don't know how much an Apple phone costs because I haven't had one. It might be free. They might say, we're going to give it to you for free just because you never had one. Yeah, right. Verizon, yeah. Hey, Jeff, we're going to give you an Apple phone for free because you never had one. Yeah, right. Motherfucker, I'm going to be paying like an extra $90 a month. Just pay an extra $90 a month and you get the phone for free. Well, that means I'm paying $90 a month for the phone, damn it. It was like the iPhone is legit. It's fully legit. It's legit now, finally. Yeah, I haven't had an iPhone, man. So I get free math class. Jim. 2 + 2 is 4. Say it with me, class. Man, in a whole week, if you work 1,200 and you have a good private ride, all expanded in a week, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's like Bitcoin, 1,200 in a week, 12 separate hours. Oh, Bighorn. He says, now that makes sense, Bitcoin. That's your new name. Fucking Bighorn Cav's new name is Bitcoin. Now that makes more sense, Bitcoin. Bitcoin Kev. Hey, you should start a YouTube channel called Bitcoin Kev. When people get on there, I'm like, bro, you don't talk about no Bitcoin. I thought you was a Bitcoin guy. Well, motherfucker, the Mic Drop Barbecue don't talk about barbecue. Shit. I could be Bitcoin Kev. Shit, because I'm all about that money, baby. I'm Bitcoin Kev. Well, shit, Mic Drop Barbecue don't talk about no barbecue sauce. He ain't talking about no ribs and no corn on the cob. Shit, I could be Bitcoin Kev. Say, what up, Bitcoin? Look at that. A lot of people hate these apps, Jeff. I see it every day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man. Like I said, you can listen to the girls on that video I dropped this morning. Listen to the girls going off. They was going off. Boy, them girls was not happy. They said, that bitch dropped us off in the alleyway. They was mad. I was like, and they was dressed nice. And this is the thing, man. They was dressed nice. You don't dress off people. You could probably dress a homeless person off in the alleyway because it makes them feel at home. But you dressing up people like that, they bound to get robbed. Bound to get assaulted. I mean, these girls was dressed nice. You don't do that, Uber drivers. What's wrong with you? I'm like, they're like, yeah, she just dropped us off in a fucking alleyway. Saying, well, this is as close as I'm gonna get to your destination. They were like, but it's right there. She was like, get out. Man, put them girls out in the alleyway. I was like, wow. They was happy to take my card. Give us your card. Man. Oh man, my brother Rob. Thank you, brother. Yeah, but man, I'm looking at my phone now to make sure those girls, they don't text me back or something like that, because I really want to get them. I really want those girls to tap into a live stream to break down that situation of that Uber driver dropping her off in an alleyway. And I want everybody to get the clip of those girls talking about that Uber driver dropping them off in an alleyway and share that shit on every platform you can. Because I guarantee when riders know that these Uber drivers are not being paid enough to care, Lyft drivers are not being paid enough to care, you need to start going to private driver. Go with somebody that cares. And that's when your sales are going to take off. That's when your business cards are going to become a hot commodity. Hey, James, I need a card, bro. I saw that whole clip about them girls, about that Uber driver dropped them off in the alleyway. Hey, bro, give me a card, man. Give me a stack, a small stack. Because I'm going to give some to the girls in the office. I'm going to give some to my daughter, to two of her friends. Man. I got to get those girls on here, man. I got to get them on here. And then I had my hat on, so I had my driver hat. When I pulled up, they all jumped in Scottsdale. And everybody knows how crazy Scottsdale is. So they all jumped in. And I didn't get a chance to get out. So when I got to their house, I put the car in park. I get out. I'm opening up the car doors. And they was like, oh, look at you dressed up all spiffy. That's what they said. They said, look at you dressed up all spiffy. And I was like, hey, this is how I dress. I said, I got on my Jason Statham hat or whatever. I said, from Transporter. She was like, oh, you looking all like Swedish. She said, my dad is Scottish. She said, Scottish. She said, my dad is Scottish. But that's why, people freak out when they see an Uber driver or a Lyft driver or whatever dressed nice, because they're not used to seeing that. She was like, oh, look at you dressed up all spiffy. Thank you, King Jordan. I appreciate it, brother. Young boy, you right about that. Hey, 300 cares. But I'm going to tell you what King Jordan says, and y'all take this to heart, man. Real shit. If you are a driver out there, listen to this live stream right now. Or if you are a rider, King Jordan says exactly what we do. People wonder why, and you heard on the video last night, that I was still sitting in front of the girl's house. They were almost at the house. Y'all heard on that video I dropped this morning. The girls were already at the house. I didn't even move yet. The girl ran back to the car and says, oh my God, we think she left her purse in the car. Looked in the back seat. Yep, here's the purse. And I said, that's why I always sit in front of people's houses. I don't move. I don't drive nowhere. I just sit there. King Jordan said it. Whenever I drop off young females group, I make sure they got in their house safe, because I always think if I had a child, I would want someone to make sure they got to their destination safe. Bam. Right there. Bam. The video I dropped early this morning, exactly what King Jordan said is exactly what happened. Last night, I sat in front of them girls' house. I waited till they all made it in front of the house. I did not leave. I sat there, and I see when I'm coming back down a driveway. I don't know why they coming back down the driveway. She's like, oh, they come to, hey, I said, hey, what's up? Oh, we think we left a purse in here. So they open up the back door. Oh, here it is right back. I said, see, good thing I didn't leave, huh? I said, but even if I did, y'all got my card. Y'all have my card. So if y'all left something, y'all could have contacted me directly. And I left that clip on the video this morning because exactly what King Jordan says, that is how a real private driver drives. That is what a private driver does. That is not no Uber driver shit. That is a real private driver. Someone who knows the streets, someone who cares about you, someone who's looking out for you, even if they don't know you. This is why people like King Jordan is worth the money. When you give him a $25 tip, it's to keep him in business. You want a man like this to stay in business. You want to make sure he don't go back to a W-2 because somebody going to leave a W-2 and drop your ass off in an alleyway because they don't care about their job. Just like them girls got dropped off in an alleyway. King Jordan, he going to hang out. He going to wait to make sure that door shut behind you. And when that door shut behind you, now he's back in driving. He's driving off. We different out here, man. We move different out here. It's not a lot of drivers like us. And like I said yesterday on a live stream with everybody who had the good credit scores and all that, I said, I didn't ask none of these people to get on my channel. Like drivers and like people attract people like us. King Jordan is here because he feels at home here. We drive like King Jordan. This is what we do. Proof of that is on my video last night. King Jordan said this today. I did what he said last night. He probably didn't even watch my video yet. But this is how he is. We are the same. That's why when you attract each other and you say, hey, man, I belong on this channel. The barbecue feels like home to me, man. It feels like home because we're about making money. We're about making sure people are safe. We're about team, taking care of community, and educating people. That's why this shit feel like home around here. Some people don't feel like home around. Oh, I hate that channel. That channel, man, it sucks. I hate that channel. I hate them. Yeah, you don't feel like home around here. You don't feel like home around here. So don't come to the barbecue. You ain't got to be invited to the barbecue. We don't invite everybody because everybody don't feel like home, but you can get educated. So when I put what King Jordan said up on the screen right there, I put it on the screen so somebody can screenshot that. Somebody can take that clip. Somebody can make a short out of that clip and say, all you ragged ass drivers out there, read what King Jordan says. If you are not doing this, if you are not making sure that door closes behind that person, you are the last person that person was with. You might be getting a question. You don't know if somebody gonna come jumping out of the bushes. You don't know if somebody gonna come in between the cars and jack them because you drove off and somebody was hiding in the bushes to like sabotage somebody. You don't know that. Sit there, wait to make sure that door shuts behind them. When that door shuts, put it in drive off. Now you good now. I'm glad you said that, brother. I'm really glad you said that. Like I said, y'all can cut that up when this video ends, make that a clip, whatever you got to do. But that right there is how, if you're not driving like that, you probably shouldn't be on the roads, especially at night. That is really critical at night. I mean, I'll do it in the daytime too, but it's super, super imperative that you do it at night. Just make sure that door closes behind somebody. It could have a crazy ass ex-girlfriend, a crazy ass ex-boyfriend, something could just run out of the bushes. I knew your ass was coming home, bitch. I got you. But you sitting there in the car, you're like, hey, watch out. Somebody running from the car. Give her some time to turn around. Like, oh shit, that's my crazy ass boyfriend. I'm glad you said something. I drop kicked that motherfucker. So it's like sometimes, but if you drive off, you the last person that she was with. It's on your phone. You like, well, I dropped her off at home. I hope she had the Ring doorbell camera because I just drove off. You ain't see her go in the house? No, she got out and she started walking and I just drove off. Apartment complexes is kind of hard to do that because when you drop somebody off in an apartment complex, they walk into the hallway and that's as far as you see. You can't see them past the hallway. They walk in the hallway and they're like, okay, hope you made it to the house, motherfucker. It's like, I don't know. Let them go. Sheesh. Man, so it's crazy, Jeff. I had a female say the exact same situation about another driver. Dropped them off in some dark area, dressed like they're going to a club and they just pulled off. Bro, it's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't know why people do that. Why they even feel See, I got sons. And if I had daughters and I found out there was a dad like me, he probably was a dad with sons and didn't have a dad with daughters. He was a dad with sons, but he dropped off somebody's daughters in an alleyway and drove off like he didn't give a shit. Imagine them being your kids. A lot of times when I pick up these kids, I'm like, oh yeah, the kids. Because to me, they kids. When I look at them, I see like my friends, my son's friends. I see my son's age group. I see kids. Like their parents would be my friends. We'd be giving each other dap and shit, hanging out. I see these as our kids. These are our children, man. So you dropping somebody's kids off, you don't even care. These are like real people kids that they got to grow up one day. They're going to be us one day. So if we don't lead them and lead by example and show a level of just paying attention, a level of care. I don't know you, but you somebody's kid. And right now, I got to play dad just for a minute. I don't got to say shit to you. I don't got to talk to you. I don't got to know your name. I just got to make sure you make it in the house. That's it. I just got to play dad for a minute. That's all. And when they get to where they got to get to, shit, I don't need to know them. I'm out. They got my card. I'm out. And that's why y'all hear in the videos, every time you hear me talk about women in my videos, every time you hear me talk about women, you hear the name Jamie pops up. Because I tell every woman that gets in my car, I have a team. Jamie's on my team. She's got a black SUV. She is just like mine, maybe nicer than mine, because mine is like, just an expedition. Her shit's like, top scale. So it's like, here's my card. If you want to get you Jamie's information, I'll get you her information. If you just want me to take you with, I make people feel comfortable because I don't have a daughter. So I don't know how girls feel. I know how little boys feel because that's my sons. They feel like, man, I can knock you the fuck out, dad. They feel like tough. I can all right, cool. I can talk to young men. Shit, they want to swing on me. So I'm like, shit, you can ride with me, motherfucker. You strong. You want to hit me? Yeah, I want to hit you. Cool, let's roll, man. Let's roll. Boys are strong. Girls are kind of timid. Girls are kind of introverted, like, I don't know if this guy's weird or what. I don't know what this guy's up to. So I tend to match girls up, and you hear it in all my videos. I match them up with Jamie. They might call me and say, I'll ride with you. But I'm just letting you know, you got an option. If you don't feel comfortable, I don't feel bad because I don't have daughters. I don't know how girls are. I just don't know. So if you don't want to ride with me, it's cool. I can make money elsewhere. You can ride with Jamie. Just keep it in the team. Keep the money in the community. I mean, you don't have to pay Uber and Lyft. I mean, Jamie's on my team. She lives in Tempe. She's a part of the community. She's going to, share the wealth with the rest of Arizona. She's spending the money here. She's just exactly like me, just a female version. That's it. So I'll pass you on to Jamie. And hopefully Jamie books gets so full of all women, she decides to pass us all the guys. But I know the guys like riding with Jamie because she's funny as hell. Like even my guys, I gave her a group of my guys the other day, and she was really looking out for them. She was mom because she's got sons. Jamie's got 2 sons. So, and these guys are like older, but she was really looking out for these guys. She told me some things about them, and she was like, Jeff, they were hurting. They were partying hard. They were partying hard, Jeff. They were hurting. And I'm like, I appreciate you picking them up because those were my people. I fell asleep. And when I fell asleep, I was done. I didn't wake up. Jamie had to go get them. And so she was like, they were hurting, Jeff. Them boys was hurting. She said, I'm sorry. She said, I couldn't even in a million years after seeing the condition they were in. Nah, they weren't riding with they were riding with me. And that was it. She's a mom like that. She's a mom like that. They were riding with me. Nobody else. They were hurting bad. I picked them up the next morning to go to the airport, and I saw all the alcohol bottles on the counter. I knew it was big ass super bottles of Jack Daniels. Looked like a damn big ass, like one of them wiffle ball bats. That bottle was like this big ass, and it was like almost gone. Them dudes was messed up. And Jamie was like, those are your people, Jeff. Those are your people. But you took care of them for me. You took care of them for me. They paid you well. They took care of you. Everything was worked out perfectly. Everything worked out. She handled it while I was knocked out. Next morning, I took him to the airport, and they was like, oh, man, we love Jamie. She was so funny, man. She's cool. Hey, make sure when we come back in town, man, we're calling you guys. We come back. I'm like, please do. Please do. That's my team right there, man. Please do. And so we do that, man. We do that. We make sure, we make sure anybody who's part of our team, any of our riders is a part of our team, you can experience any one of us, and you're going to get that same vibe right across the boards. Big Orange Cab, thank you. Got to go eat dinner and pull a Jeff and take a nap after. Shut up. He said, got to eat dinner and pull a Jeff and take a nap. I don't always take a nap. Maybe. No, I'm just kidding. It's a big ass joke. They think that I eat and go to sleep. Sometimes I do because I'm done, man. I be comfortable. I eat and I go to sleep. That's not pulling a Jeff. That's you being Kev. Bitcoin Kev. That's your new name, Bitcoin Kev. Hold up for a second. Bitcoin Kev. Yeah, That's you. But he don't talk about Bitcoin. Motherfucker, we don't talk about barbecue, but you at the Mic Drop Barbecue. That's Bitcoin Kev. Jamil gave you a new name. See, that's how I know Jamil be using talk type. That shit came out. I was rolling when I saw that. Jamil needs to stop using talk type. Stop being lazy. Type with your fingers. Use your fingers. Like video games. You see Jamil over there. Bitcoin Kev. It's like shit. That's my buddy though. That's my buddy. But and that's why I like Kev. Kev's got a bigger vehicle too, so he can do more of airport stuff. So whenever he's in the area, and I was asleep one day. This was just last week. I was asleep, and Kev didn't even have to text me because I told Kev a long time ago, my client feels at home with you. I said I even told, I said, dude, my client feels like he's family with you because that's how we are. But Kev was so cool. Kev, he texted me and said, hey, Jeff, I had to do a real quick fire for Skylar real quick. I just had to take him somewhere. Is that cool? I'm like, bro, you ain't got to ask me. Say, my client texts you. He knows you're closer. He knows you already because you've done rides for him. He trusts you. You're a part of the family now, man. Shit, it's like you ain't got to. But Kev he's that considerate to say your client texts me for a ride. Is that cool? No. Yeah, for Skylar, exactly. And I'm like, bro, you don't got to text me, man. It's like Skylar already knows that I could be busy. I'm on the other side of town. He knows that I do live streams. His whole family knows who I am. I used to do rides for them because they didn't know any other private drivers. When I introduced you to them, this was the extension we needed. You were the extension we needed to fill that gap in times when I couldn't be around. I had to go left or right or isn't it? You filled the gap. So the fact that they got you to rely on now, you just helped their family out tremendously, dog. And I appreciate that. You don't have to text me and tell me stuff. That's cool, man. Because like I said, we look out for each other. And for you to step up for my clients that I consider my family, for you to step up for my family like that, you wasn't like, no, I can't do it. I can't do that. Let me call Jeff first. No, let me make sure with Jeff. I was asleep. By the time I woke up, you had already done the ride and everything. I was knocked the fuck out. I woke up and was like, hey, shit. I'm like, did you take him? It's like, make sure you take him. Shit. But I was sleeping. He had already did the ride, man. Oh yeah. See, had the same situation with Jeff. You know how that turned out. Lost a mentor because driver felt hurt. Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. They're looking at it the wrong way. The main point of everything we do is team and our clients. Team, clients. When you take self out of it, you're not selfish. You take self out. This is team and clients. Do the client need something? Yes. I have to pass it to somebody. If my client calls you, like my client texts Kev. Kev knew I was sleeping. I'm knocked the fuck out. I'm not getting up. So Kev, like, I'm gonna go take care of the client. I ain't worried about Jeff, but he was worried about me because he texted me and he didn't have to do that. And like I said, it was just a common courtesy, and I appreciate that common courtesy. But I'm glad you went and you took care of the situation. You handled it. When I woke up, it was a done deal. So I'm like, man, appreciate it. And I even told us that, man, I appreciate that. Thank you for making that executive decision. We're businesses. We're CEOs. Conquer every obstacle. That's what we got. Conquer every obstacle. We're CEOs, man. And you made an executive decision to say, I'm going to go handle this situation. I'll deal with Jeff later. And you handled it and everything worked out because you knew exactly how it was supposed to go. You got him where he needed to be. And that's what I've always done for my clients. I don't worry about, I just bang, I get it done. And you're like me. And that's why I introduced you to Kev. I'm telling you, man, when I pulled you into the family and said, he's the one. This guy's solid. If Kev says he's going to be there to pick you up, don't even call me. Don't even text me. Kev's going to be there for you. And what did he do? He texts you because Skylar didn't text. He texts you and said, Kev, I got an emergency. And you said, I got you. That's what teams do. That's what teams do. Because, man, it's like, man. And see, that's what I'm saying, man. There's a reason why we got people like Kev around. Kev is no bullshit. He's all business. He's all business. When that guy named Gilbert, when I met him and I dropped him off at Coca-Cola, I text Kev once. I just texted him one time. I said, Kev, can you? Kev's like, don't even ask. It's done. Don't even ask me. It's done. Okay. So I text him Gilbert's information. I never heard from Gilbert again. Kev was taking his ass every day, to and from work every day. Kev just get shit done. If you send it to Kev, don't even question it. Just leave it alone. Give him the information and be done. Kev, he handles business. That's Bitcoin Kev. Ching. But he's always done that, man. He's always done that. Just get a better voice to text model. Have kidding. He said, oh, no. Yeah, big on. You know I'm supposed to do in WhatsApp. And see, and that's what it is, Golden Man. Sometimes I don't think drivers understand the main idea of what we're even doing. This is not about the money. This is not a sprint, man. This is a marathon. It's not about the money. It's about making sure we can build that foundation. If you build something on a strong foundation, you got a strong foundation and you got this big brick foundation, you can build a house on that a whole lot stronger than trying to build on quicksand or trying to make a weak foundation and say, let's build a house on a weak foundation. At some point, it's going to crack. The 300, we're a strong foundation, man. I've always stood on 300. I've always stood on 300. And whenever I send a call out to the 300, I send something out, I do this and that. I don't even question it no more because we have grown to know each other. There's not a lot of YouTube channels out there that you on my channel. You came to this channel for a reason. We all mesh for a reason. But you get paid from this channel. You get money. You get connections. You get clients. I make sure that we all interact with each other. There's not a lot of highly interactive YouTube channels to where you get online and you stay on the up and up. And next thing you know, you got a $150 write-off of somebody in the chat. You got a $200 write-off somebody in the chat. This is one of the only YouTube channels where you can come on and you like, dude, time to wake up. They linked up. They got a little Denver crew now. Now they got the Denver crew. When they get the Denver crew growing, these are the kind of stories I want to hear from the Denver crew. Time to wake up was overbooked. Guess what? Tony, driven dad. Tony came through, took one of his clients. That's what the kind of stories I want to hear, man. I was overbooked. Driven dad stepped in for me. Appreciate it, man. These are the kind of things that we do. We got to network. We got to get out there and do it. Says Bitcoin Kevs look like Danny DeVito Lorax. He's got that mustache. I know it. I know it, man. Yeah. That video today I dropped this morning is very, and y'all know me. I put a lot into my videos, and it's just like on my live streams. In the beginning, I'll put a few things in the beginning. I'll put, the real cornball shit in the beginning, just to get people out the way. Because a lot of haters are going to come in. And if you look at my old videos from back in the day, like 2 years ago, I would do my videos like this. As soon as I would start the video, I tell people what I made for the week and what I made per hour. I do all the numbers real quick. Like within the first 2 or 3 minutes, I'll do the numbers. Because that's all the haters came to see. Get the haters what they came to see and keep it moving. How that shit happened is in the video. That's what you came for. You came for, well, how can I do it? How can we build this? How can we do that? The haters, they just see this and they walk off. They see the plate of food and they say, oh yeah, we see the plate. We see the greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. They see all that shit. I got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, ham, slam, hog, mog. That's all they see on the plate. But we like, well, how do you make that shit? So we make that shit. Greg is stupid. You remember that shit? Why are you ignoring me? I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna unsubscribe you if you keep ignoring me. That was the funniest shit. That was funny as shit, man. I was dying that day. He was killing me because I was in my shit and he kept bugging. And I'm like, I'm trying to finish this story, man. Why are you ignoring me? I'm gonna unsubscribe you. Man. Oh, what up, Mo? Hey, okay, I'm getting the Ford Expedition soon. And you know what? We've got a lot of Ford Expeditions hitting the road, man. And I like it because, for one thing, if we all have a common problem, I'm going to do all my videos anyway on the Ford Expedition. So it's going to help us keep our vehicles out of the shop, keep our vehicles maintained. And we're going to be able to, a small community to where we ain't going to be giving all of our money to shops all the time. Every time something go wrong, oh, man, this broke on my car. This is how you fix it. Got a video for you. So, and you know me, I'm quick to tell you what tools you need, about how much time it's going to take and whether or not it's easy or hard. So getting an Expedition and being on this channel, you're on a mechanics channel. You doing ride share. So I'm telling you how to use it. Then I'm telling you how to fix it. So it ain't nothing but money over here when it comes to any car I drive. It's going to be about money. Because I'm going to tell you exactly how to fix it and keep that shit going. So, man, no, that shit was crazy, man. This is, man. This is what that Jamil Bighorn and Jeff know. I stopped asking the WhatsApp for help with privacy and only go to them now. I'm telling you, Coda, because we get it done, man. We for real. We don't just look when you ask, hey, I'm trying to get a private ride done. We don't just look at it and be like, okay, well, hope you get it done. That's not how we roll. Hope you get it done. No, these are your clients, your people. So I'm going to say, well, I'm going to contact your people. They contact me back. We're going to get it worked out to where, you know, if I can't do it, Jamil can't do it. Somebody's going to find somebody that can do it. All the person's got to say is yes or no. Do you want the ride? This is about, yeah, I want the ride. Okay, then this is what we'll do. But like somebody sent me a ride one time and the person never got back. It was the $250 people. They never got back to me. I gave them the whole screenshot of what the apps were charging versus what I was charging. They didn't like it. They just never contacted me back. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. It was like, whatever, shit. If that's how it is, I mean, you could have contacted me, tried to negotiate it. I would have found somebody that's in your price range. Maybe it would have been like, man, I can only afford this. I'd have been like, well, let me find somebody without a black SUV that can take 4. I would have started running down my list. Let me see. I got Kev. I got, Eric. I got this. Who can take 4 with luggage from an airport this far and then go back and pick them up at another day? We have lists of people, but these clients got to hit us back and give us a reason. Do you like the price? Not like the price? Is there an issue with the price? We can talk, but just to ignore me, man, fuck that. You ignored me. No. That's why I brought an expedition, because my brother Jeff, hey Jamil, man, and that's the thing. Anything goes wrong with any of these cars, we already know how to keep it out of a shop. We already know. And anybody out there with the Ford Expedition, I think the Expedition, the F-150 and Explorer, it's a 2017, maybe the 21 or something, or a 20, something like that. They got these things called the cam phasers. The cam phasers go on the very front of your camshafts in the front of the engine. There's chains that go around that connect to your crankshaft at the bottom. So your cam phasers, the stock ones, rattle a little bit. So when you start the car, it rattles a little bit because they just wear out over time. There's a little bit of play. And so the chains and ratchet in it. And once it gets oiled into the oil is coming through, the chain is oil, the cam phaser oil, it stops rattling. It's only a rattle for about a good minute, maybe. And then it just stops. Every one of them are like that. Every single one of them are like that. They call it the cam phaser issue. Now, Ford recalled it at some point, but then just stopped recalling it. But you can order aftermarket cam phasers they built them a whole lot different. They don't do the rattle. They will never do the rattle. The problem is each cam phaser is $100. Not a problem. But the labor, they want to charge people like $2,200 because you're dealing with the timing assembly, the whole front end of the engine. You're taking all that shit off. They want to charge you like $2,200. $2,200. The parts are only $100 each. So you get each cam phaser, I think it's the intake and exhaust, or there's a front, left, right, whatever. You get 2 cam phasers. They're not exactly the same. They're different. So you got to make sure you get them both. And you have to get the upgraded ones. Then it's just like a day or two just replacing it. That's it. Like if I had to do it for somebody, I'd probably charge them maybe like $700. That's it. Like $350 a day. But yet, if I charge you $700 and then you buy the 2 parts for 100 of these, that's like $900. $900 versus $2,200 is a big difference. You get to keep that $1,300 in your pocket. You like, dude, I'm keeping the rest in my pocket. That's what the game is. That's a whole week's worth of work. A whole week's worth of work. You don't got to go out and work just to pay somebody to put your cam phasers on. That's crazy. That's crazy. So that's why it's good that we all got these expeditions, because we know the common problems that may or may not happen. And as they go, the transmission, fill, drain, the oil. I always do my oil all the time. I just bought a new Can-In filter for mine, so I'm running a Can-In air filter in it. We doing a lot of different stuff to these trucks. And it's cool because we're all in common and we can say what works, what don't work. If we have to do a maintenance thing, say, hey man, there's an easy way to do it, a hard way to do it. Like today, we had, what was that lady's name? Jamil, the lady's name with the silver, she had a silver Expedition. Her name was like Coda, not Coda. It's like Vivica or something. I don't know. But it's horrible that I can't remember her name because I said her name like 50 times today and now I can't remember it. I'm horrible with names sometimes. If I see it in writing, I remember it. That's the problem. I got a photographic memory. I got to see shit on paper. Once I see it on paper, I remember that picture forever because your brain thinks in pictures. If you just tell me something, I'm bound to forget it. But if you text it to me, I remember the arrangement of the letters. I remember the exact. I know the numbers. I know the sequence. But the moment you tell me, I forgot it. Her name was like Vivica or something. So she ended up getting one. Thank you, brother. Thank you, my man, for the super sticker. So she ended up getting a silver expedition, just like ours. She's got the 18, I believe, which is right in that range. But we're all outside. We all got our car started, and I hear a car squeaking like. So I'm like, I said, pop the hood real quick. So she popped the hood of her expedition. She popped the hood. I went to my trunk. I got some leather cleaner. So I went and got some leather cleaner, and I sprayed down into her engine. I just took some spray, and it was like, and it just stopped. I said, your belts are going bad. She said, how you know? I said, because if you spray any type of cleaning solution on a belt, it should squeak loud, then stop. It said, that means your belts are going bad. That clean solution was giving it a little more traction. That's all it was doing, was giving it a little bit more traction so it wasn't squeaking back and forth against your idler pulleys and stuff like that. But same issue was with mine. When I first bought my Expedition, I was driving it for probably about 2 months. 2 months. And I'm picking people up, dropping people off, and it's like, I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? Driving and shit. The fuck? I'm like, that's my car? I just bought this motherfucker. Pop the hood. Like, oh shit. I got a motherfucking barking ass car. So I hit up eBay real quick, or I went to AutoZone real quick, looked at how much belts cost, bought one from AutoZone, threw the replacement in the trunk, bought one off of eBay. So I got 2 belts now. So I got the replacement. Hurry up, climbed up under the truck, smacked that shit on there real quick. Squeaking been good. It hasn't squeaked ever since. So when you hear some little shit like that, it's like $13 fix. That's it, $13 fix. You go to a shop, oh yeah, that's like $79. We can fix that squeak for you. We got to replace the idler pulley. We got to replace a belt. We're going to drain your oil, change your windshield, wash your fluid, call your mom. Like, motherfucker, what you call my mom for? It was like, damn. So it's like, that's what it is, man. It's like, when you hear little stuff like that going, nip it in the bud. I heard that squeak, so I was like, oh shit, what is that? Belt. And I heard hers today doing that. It was like, I'm like, pop your hood real quick. She popped that shit. I went and got my cleaners. That shit stopped. I was like, yeah, you need a new belt. I was like, it's only like $13, $14. That's it, man. That's it. Say, Jeff, that's also why I want the Expedition. I have Explorer now, but I want bigger. Just got out the shop. Hey, that's what it is, though, man. That Explorer is nice, though. All you got to do is kit it out, man. Get you some nice seat covers for it. Man, cruise with it. Get you some nice meaty tires on it. Man, make it like a big beefy truck. Man says, we need our money too, Jeff. Hell yeah, Matt. Shit. The squeaky wheel gets greased. We need our money too. But yeah, I had the Eddie Bauer Explorer a long time ago, man. It was all maroon, like light tan interior. Man, that was the moment I bought that car, I was like, man, I love this car. But that's when I first got out of college. I didn't have all my tools and everything. So I couldn't do the timing assembly. The timing assembly was going out and you can kind of hear the chain rattling more and more. And I was like, shit, I don't have no way to fix it. I could take it to a shop, but I was like, man, they want way too much money for that timing assembly. So I was like, you know what? I voluntarily repossessed that back to the bank and I went out and bought a different car. So that was on my credit for a long time. That Explorer was on my credit for a long time. I think that shit still might be on my credit. I gave that car back like in 2002. That shit's on my credit to this day. 23 years later, it won't ever go away. No, I'm just kidding. Pull it up. Remember me? Like, damn. I thought it was supposed to drop off after 7 years, man. I'm that Explorer. Like, shit. So, yeah, that problem with the new ones. Water pump underneath the timing chain. Oh, yeah. Yep. Because when you hook that water pump to them timing chains, man, I hate that. That's why I love my Escalade. The Escalade, man, they set it up 6.0 engine. They call it the bulletproof engine. Look up the 2005 Escalade engines. These are the big Chevy 6.0 Vortex. They call it the bulletproof. You can't damage that engine. The water pumps on front, everything. Man, this engine is perfect. I could sell my truck. My truck got 224,000 miles on it. I could sell that Expedition right now for about $4,000. Somebody would buy it with 224,000 miles. Someone would buy that with $4,000. You know what they do? They'd pop out the engine and the transmission and sell just the engine and transmission for about $7,500. So they make $3,500 on me, and they scrap the damn truck. They only want the truck. It's that damn engine and that 4L60E that I rebuilt. Because the 4L60E, I think I have about 60,000 miles on the rebuild. Because I rebuilt it at 160,000, and it's at 224. It's basically a brand new transmission. Ain't nothing wrong with that transmission. I can drive that shit any day, anywhere, anytime. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Tow shit. I towed some all the way from Missouri all the way out here, big ass trailers. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But they want that engine and that transmission. And that's where I'm kind of torn, because I have a Jeep Wrangler. Now, everybody with Jeep Wranglers are taking Chevy LS motors like that big 6.0. They slamming them into their Jeep Wrangler. I got a V6 in my Wrangler right now with the supercharger. So if I took the 3.8 out of my Jeep, I already have a 4L60E with a big ass 6.0 sitting in the Escalade that I don't even drive right now. It's just holding the engine that I might use one day. Basically, I got everything I need. It's my engine. It's my truck. I just got to pop it out of that one and pop it into that one and get the wiring harness to make it all work together. That's it. I just need the time to do it, but I don't want to do. I like my supercharged engine, man. I love that little, because it sounds like a diesel. I love it. People be like, dude, what kind of engine you got in this Jeep? It's a V6. Man, that shit sounds like a damn diesel. I'm like, yeah, it's that supercharger. Now, they be driving that shit like, they're like, dude, that ain't no V6. I'm like, that's a V6, bro. Oh yeah, them 6.2s, man. The 6.0, 6.2. You can't beat a Chevy engine. And I love a Hemi. Don't get me wrong, I love them Hemi engines. And a Hemi would work better in a Jeep, because the Jeep and the Dodge are the same thing. Same thing. But if I put a Hemi in it, the Hemis overheat. The back cylinders against the firewall overheat a lot. So those engines have heat problems, big overheating problems. But with those Chevys, I don't know why they just don't have that problem. I don't know. So the Hemi is an easier engine to work with it, but it also runs hotter. And Jeeps naturally run hot anyways. So I don't know. It's 50-50. So you leather cleaning the engine bay. Bruh, the way I am, I don't get, man. I will spray shit on anything. People are like, dude, why would you do that? I'm like, I don't know. It just works. I do a lot of shit that just works. I don't know. Bro, why would you do? What made you think of that? I don't know, man. It just worked. I don't know. You put that on that? Yeah. How? What made you think of that? I don't know. It just worked. What up, Myron? My brother, what's good? What's good, man? Shoot, that's, hey, what James said, Jamil, you the number one boss, bro. 300, 100. That's it. 300 times 100. Man, what time is it? 6:52. Hold up for a second. Let me see what we got going on, man. Before I try to call this live stream good. Let's see what I got going. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No clients have hit me up. That's okay, because it's still early. People don't start going out till after dinner. It's only 6:50. Gives me some time to go in there, eat some of that jambalaya I made the other day. I got 3 trays of jambalaya left. Thank you, Christy, for saying, Jeff, if I was out there, I would not let you eat that jambalaya for 4 days straight. I would fix something for you, Jeff. I would cook you something. Appreciate that, woman. I appreciate that. The jambalaya is good. And my dogs like it too. So when I finish the jambalaya, whatever scraps are left, I just spoon them out and I feed them with a spoon. They tear that shit up. It be rice everywhere. They be licking so fast. Rice be popping like popcorn. All they be like, rice be all over the fucking place. I be like, damn. Be rice. Then I move and be rice all in the floor. They be having rice in each other's heads and shit. I be smacking the dogs all on the back of the head, getting rice out of their hair. I'm like, these motherfuckers lick like rice. It's like a machine gun with rice everywhere. Just like, damn. I can hear one of them barking out there. The little one. So I'm about to replace the engine in my Malibu. Once I show you what the dealer quote me, man. Oh, dude. If you got a Malibu and it's got the transmission, it's a front wheel drive Malibu with the transmission already connected to it, bruh, those are not as hard as people. I mean, you got your motor mounts. That's about the hardest thing to get to, is the motor mounts. And that's only the one in the back, I think. The front motor mount and the sides are easy. It's the one in the back, the one I think that's got back by the exhaust system. Dude, you can knock that shit out, man. It'll take you probably a day and a half. And as long as you're using the same wiring harness and using the same everything, as long as you don't have to take an engine out of another car, because like if I did my Jeep, I'd have to take an engine out of a car and put an engine and take 2 engines out and put 1 engine back and figure out what to do with the 3.8. But if you already got an engine sitting on a crate in front of you, it makes your life a whole lot easier because you don't have to take one out of a car just to put back into another car. It's like, man, hit a 1.5. Okay. So there's the front wheel drive. Yeah. So yeah, you can do that because I've done some Malibus. I've done some cars like that, man. You can do the Malibus. You can do the Impalas, the Grand Dams, the Bonnevilles. I've done all those engines, man. I pulled them all out, replaced them. The Bonneville was one of the worst engines I had to do. That damn Bonneville was nuts, man. I pulled that engine. We had everything perfect. We could not get that thing started for shit. I mean, we had the crankshaft sensors, crank sensors. We had camshaft sensors. We replaced everything on that engine. Knock sensors. Man, we couldn't get that car started for nothing. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it, Lori. What? 6,500 on a 2010 3.6. I got the engine for 150 from a junkyard. Man, ain't no way 6,500 to replace an engine in that car. In a 2000, you can buy a whole car for 6,500. You can buy a whole car for 3,500. They said, yeah, 6,500. We can give you a new engine, bro. I could buy this whole car for 3,500. What do you mean? And it's only a V6. Look at that, $250. Get a 250, sit it on the floor, knock that other one out. As soon as you drop that other one, drop it right in the car, man. I mean, just as soon as you take it out, drop the other one right in. That way you don't got to do no thinking. No, I can't remember where this went. Wait, were these long bolts or short bolts? None of that. Don't even spend a day. As soon as you pop that other one out, work that other one right back in. Go to the bathroom real quick, grab you something to drink, work that other one right back in. Start putting everything back together that you can. Start snapping in all your wiring harnesses, everything you can remember. Just start snapping that shit in. Because when you get tired and you got to take a break, all the hard work is done. All you got to do is motor mounts, get your transmission mounted back on there. Transmission mounting is easy. Get the transmission mounted back on there. Get your exhaust mounted back on there. That's it. The rest of that shit, just hurry up and lock in what you can remember real fast, the heavy stuff, and call it a night. Take a break, go to sleep. Man, call it good, man. Miss LA, thank you, lady. I'm glad you stepped into the mix from Facebook land out there hanging out with Zuckerberg, the fuckerberg. He's Zuckerberg. He's looking like, what you just call me, motherfucker? Like Zuckerberg, the fuckerberg. No, you stupid. Dinner was great. T-minus 20 minutes until Jeff mode engaged. Motherfucker be like, shut up, Kev. Shut up. Man, I'm about to go out here and grab me something to eat while I'm thinking about it. Shit. Because I got up this morning. It was what? Probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock I got up. I got to do some laundry real quick. So I'm going to throw some laundry in while I eat. So by the time laundry is done drying, I might go out and hit the road tonight. I only want to do maybe 10 rides. If I could do 10 rides, average $30, $40 a ride, I'm good for the night. I hope I can get some private clients. If I can knock some private, get $100 here and there. That's my main goal, is to lock in some private clients, because usually they like to do round trips. When you get private clients, you can do round trips. Man, that's 100, 150. Easy, 100, 150. So you're like, dude, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that shit. So I just got to drop y'all off at this time, pick y'all up at this time. Bet. Let's do it. Let's do it. This was about to eat, but client text. There you go, brother. Get out there and get that money. Get that money. Let me make sure. Let's see if my client ain't hit me up. Nope. I got some old texts. Okay, I see those. Yeah. No, we good to go. We good to go. So, man, I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure you guys are ready. Be ready, y'all. Shit's about to pop off. I'm about to have some good content. And if we can get this right, guess what? We're going to have it in every city. If we can get this right, we'll have it in every city. So make sure you guys get ready. Start looking, not really looking for your teams, but know drivers in your area. And it's cool to meet people at gas stations, see what they up to. Hey, man, what you drive? Yeah, man, I only drive days or only drive nights. All right, cool, man, because we just trying to form teams and shit like that. Be ready, y'all. Team's about to do it. All right, young boy. Peace, brother. Peace. Man, y'all be easy out there. You too, Myron, man. Y'all be easy out there. Big Horn Kev, Jamil, Manny, my man, my lady LA. She out there in the spot tonight. Coda, what up, DB? I'm just getting off, man. I'm about to take off and grab me something to eat. And it's funny. So check this out. Other day, I'm cruising through Scottsdale. I'm rolling like we're flying down Scottsdale Road trying to get this money. This car's behind me coming across Camelback. So I'm coming down Scottsdale Road. I go across Camelback. Whoop. There's a car behind me. I mean, this motherfucker's on me. This car, I'm thinking, if this is a police finna get me, if this damn cop come get me, hey, Matt's in here too. I'm like, if this damn cop pull me over right now, because I'm already paranoid about the cops getting me. I mean, this car is on me like wherever I go, it's going. I'm like, damn, I'm about to get pulled over. I just know I'm finna get pulled over. I'll pull up to a light. I'm waiting to get pulled over. Motherfucker come around to my driver's side. The car shoots from behind me. What up, Jeff? It's fucking DB the whole time. Him and that big white ass 4Runner. I thought it was a cop car. I thought it was a big ass police truck behind me. He's like, what up, bro? He said, bro, I had to do 110 to catch up. Dude, I thought you was the police, man. Because I'm coming out Scottsdale Road, like moving. I'm like, yeah, it's middle of the night. Ain't nobody out. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm like this and shit, driving in the car. Like, yeah. I'm like this. And all of a sudden, motherfuckers, whoom. I'm like, oh, shit. I slow down some. Motherfucker came up on me. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm finna get pulled over. This is it. This is the end of my night. So I stopped dancing. I was like this at first, like, y'all say, fuck that. I sat up. Finna get pulled over, man. Fucking no. I just know I'm finna get pulled over. Shit always fucking happen. I have a good ass motherfucking day, making all this good ass motherfucking money. I'm gonna pay me some bills and shit. Give me some motherfucking dog food. Shit always happening to me, man. I never have a good fucking day. Motherfucker pulling around the corner. What up, bro? I'm like, you motherfucker, you scared the shit out of me. It was DB the whole time. He was like, oh, man. He said, I know that black guy from a mile away. And I was flying through traffic with them big ass stickers on the back. I was moving. DB scared the shit out of me. I was like, bro, where the hell you been? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. But yeah, he's still doing his thing up in Scottsdale, still making that money, cruising that big ass truck, man. That motherfucker, I swear, that should look like the end of the world was coming. That big ass 4Runner with them big tires, man. Jesus, happened to me at Waste Management. Man, DB, you fucked me up, bro. I was in the car like this. I was like, I was getting the fuck down. I'm like this, motherfucker. Speedometer. I don't even know how fast I'm going. I'm just like in traffic, like. All of a sudden, this motherfucker said, whoosh, right up behind me. I was like, oh, fuck. I'm pulled over. Motherfucker. Had a great day till now. Shit was all good. Bills was about to get paid. Man, dogs was gonna get some dog food, grocery shopping and shit. Man, what up, bro? I said, dude, if you fucking scare the shit out of me one more time like that. This dude came flying up in that big ass truck. This motherfucker, and I can't believe you didn't see my eyes, man. When you pulled up and you said, what up, bro? I said, this motherfucker, I was like this. What up, bro? Motherfucker, if you don't quit playing games with me, we finna get there. Bro, I forgot about that shit. You set me up. This motherfucker set me up. We finna get there. I forgot about that. That shit's funny as hell. DB scared the shit out of me that night. He was up at the light. I was like, bro, what the hell, man? Man, it's just me and Randy got me driving her around. Yeah, exactly, man. That shit was so funny. DB set me up, man. What up, Randy? Back in the mix again with Randy Dandy, sipping on brandy, sweet like candy. Yeah. She like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sing that when I'm playing pickleball next week. Randy, sweet like candy. Man, that's funny shit, man. This is my have to say, tag your head, Jeff. You drive them around, man. I'm gonna throw Sika in the truck. Sika can ride with us. Sika would love to ride with them. Sika be like, man, I'm gonna lick y'all in the face 100 times. You had no idea. Man, that's funny shit. Oh man. So, oh no, I didn't see the new one, the drum animated song video. I didn't see that. I didn't see that one yet. The animated song, man. He said, "Me and Maldo finna get there." Dude, I forgot about that shit. We finna get there. Bro, y'all be remember some of the weirdest fucking live stream shit. I be forgetting that stuff. We be having such a good time, man. We be cracking up. I be forgetting that shit. Y'all like got your own little comedy shows and shit going on. And I don't even know it. Y'all got comedy shows happening and I have no idea. Y'all be laughing and shit in the background like, we finna get there. Like, remember that? Like, man, that shit was stupid. But yeah, DB, man. DB, I'm your brother out giving heart attacks. That motherfucker roll up on you in that truck. I'm surprised he ain't got police lights on that shit. Man, he roll up behind your ass. I mean, I came across, I was going down Scottsdale Road like, whoosh. I fucking went across Camelback. That big ass 4Runner came up behind me. Whoosh. I was like, I'm caught. I'm busted. This is it. It's the end of my money. I'm getting the ticket I have dodged the whole time. This is why I don't come to motherfucking Scottsdale. This is the reason why. What's up, bro? I was like, DB, don't do that, man. You give motherfuckers heart attacks. We too old for this shit. I'm not 21. I'm 51, goddammit. Fuck around, pass out in my car, be like, God damn it, I got a ticket. Yeah, he scared the hell out of me that night. That was pretty funny. But yeah, man. All right, it's time for me to get off this thing, man. I appreciate you guys. 2 hours, 45 minutes. We've been keeping these things under 3 hours. Next time we go live, I have a special deal. I am going to find out how I could stream on TikTok as we do it on YouTube. There's got to be a way to do it. I'm going to figure it out. They said have another device, like have a third device, and I can, because I got screens every fucking where, I can have another device recording. So as I'm talking to you guys, because I can't do it on TikTok, I don't know how. I'll figure it out though. But I want to live stream on TikTok, and we're going to pull the TikTok crowd who are mainly riders and not drivers. We're going to pull them into the world of the drivers. They're going to all have private drivers by the time I'm done. Because I'm going to ask them on TikTok, what city you guys live in so I can get you guys some drivers. I live in Connecticut, motherfucker. We got any drivers in Connecticut. Hey, we got drivers in Connecticut to match up with you. Where are you from? I'm from Kentucky. I'm from Idaho. So we're going to start matching motherfuckers up. We're going to take drivers off of TikTok and riders off of YouTube, and we're going to make some business happen. I got a way to do it. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. But at least I'm going to try it. In the meantime, y'all be out there safe. You know what I'm saying? Bighorn Kev, you'll be napping in about 20 minutes. DB, stop pulling motherfuckers over. You are not the cops. We finna get there. That's what your horn need to say when you hit the horn. We finna get there. Motherfucker be like, what was that? Was that somebody yelling out the window? I think that was that guy's horn. Exactly, man. Jeff the matchmaker. We finna figure it out, bro. We finna figure it out. We're gonna have drivers and riders making money. Somehow, we gonna connect worlds. And when we connect worlds in real time, people are gonna have drivers. We're gonna have great stories. We're gonna make content together like Manny and Randy, because they sat there and was on the live stream today. Man, we had a real live rider on the live stream. Thank you, Randy. Randy, Dandy, tastes like candy. Ran, ran, ran. All right, much love, brother. You be easy out there, man. Y'all be easy. It's time for me to head out. I gotta grab me something to eat, man. But thank you. And everybody on Facebook, peace and love. I wish I would have locked you guys in earlier, but I kind of ran slow on that one.